what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Smackdown watch party. Here, let me get all this shit off the screen. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another watch party here, March 10th, 2023. My buddy Ty will be joining me shortly for Friday Night Smackdown. Before we get into it, if you guys are new, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to ring that notification bell so you guys will not miss any of the upcoming content to the channel. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to get started right now. They're kind of showing some highlights from past Monday Night Raw as well. So it's gonna be fun. So SmackDown's gonna be very interesting to say the least. I want to make sure I got everything set. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, and yeah, so it's gonna be fun. You know, SmackDown should be good because let's be real, the last SmackDown sometimes has been kind of a hit and miss sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Right now, kind of a little bit highlighting the life with the Usos. Alrighty. Okay. That's so far though. Let me see. But yeah. Now this is now showing the I guess you could say pretty much the turn on Sami Zayn, I should say. And all right. But shout out to everybody though, man. Oh boy. Yo, what up, Mac? What up? What up? Shout out to the fight that's coming in, man. Shout out to everybody, though, man. And we actually now showing Cody kind of get involved in a lot of things. And also kind of in a way, I guess as I say, cement stuff. Let's get to yo, what's good, Sleeping Angels? What is good? But now we are cutting to, I guess you say, the opening part of Friday Night Smackdown and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be fun though, man. It's gonna be interesting to see. But shout out to the 7 total people that's coming in for Friday Night Smackdown. Obviously, like I said, was Raw kind of been in the books. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting of what SmackDown has to offer for this week. So now we got the Usos, but now we really don't see. That's a good point. It kind of looks like it's more raining than it does. I think it's more rain than anything else. So now we are Kayla Braxton now kind of doing a quick interview with Jey Uso, I should say. And yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting, and like I said, Tyler should be hopefully joining me shortly. Hopefully, I'm not saying to say hopefully, but and stuff like that. And Kayla just had that what? But now that's kind of the opening to Friday Night Smackdown. All right. And we can just do that. All right. So, yeah. So it should be coming up as well. But yeah. All right. We are kind of getting underway on Friday Night Smackdown. I got my notes ready, so I'll make sure. Hopefully, let's see. And speaking, Tyler.
What's up? What's up?
Dan, Tyler, what you get a haircut?
Yeah, I got it on Wednesday.
Good shit. So SmackDown is coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we're gonna see how. All right, we are kicking off with Drew McIntyre first. Oh, that's right. That is the Fatal 5-Way, the Intercontinental #1 Contenders match. I forgot about that. That was kind of announced on SmackDown.
Yep, last week. We've been doing SmackDown more constantly than ever because we did it last week too.
Yeah, I mean we got to get the people to a 2-for-1 special.
We actually did a 3-for-1 special because we did the week before too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So we did 3 weeks straight. We usually do it bi-weekly.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Did your schedule get freed up?
Well, remember, like I was still I had to call out sick the last week because I wasn't really feeling too good earlier by the time I got.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we did 3 episodes back to back like that. It's not gonna be constant though. So
no, but I mean, hey, for those who are subscribers to the All Star Sports Network, we're closing up on the next milestone is 50 subscribers. We're not that far from off 100.
Yeah, but the next milestone after that will be 500, then 1,000.
I mean, like YTC said, man, we could probably just have by the end of the year, we could probably have 1,000 by the end of the year.
Yeah, just like we did the other channel, your channel, or our channel. We had it to where it took like a year for it to hit 1,000.
Yeah.
Now I gotta hear this.
Yeah, this load of crap.
No, hold on, I gotta hear this. Let's see if the crowd reacts. They're booing.
All right, that's
some are booing.
I guess it's a start. I guess you could say. But it. Oh damn!
You good?
Sorry, I had a couple burgers and fries for dinner, so that started. And plus, I had a little side of a Pepsi to go with it. But yeah, man, it's been, man, I'm very surprised of how quickly we got the network off the ground because I was like, where it's like, is this going to really work? But knowing we got some good content creators as well, it's gonna. I guess I got proven wrong.
Yeah.
So Xavier Woods. Well, yeah, but if you're a Bears fan, I know Steve Angels. I know you must be.
Oh yeah, he's over. The reason why they don't cheer during the Carrion's entrance is just because it's just such a spectacle to see.
Yeah.
So no one even makes a noise.
Next is L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
And also, too, shout out to the Bears. How about the Bears fans? Y'all must be fucking happy right now. You got a fucking.
The Panthers got robbed.
Dude, if they're gonna make some good picks with those, yeah, dude, Bears pretty much. And yeah, I got nothing else to add. Oh, next is Sheamus. Last week on SmackDown was very intriguing between Sheamus and that pretty much that rambling bunch of crap that kind of broke down.
Yeah.
Let me just gotta get this down on my notes. Okay. If I can spell shit right, that would be fantastic.
So now we have a fatal 5-way match. winner goes on to face the champion at Mania.
Yep. I don't have a feeling. For me, I wanted to because I don't. I feel like this is going to be Sheamus's match to win. This is the way that I don't know.
It's going to be Sheamus's or Drew's.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But I feel like there's going to be some screwy finish where it's going to be Sheamus and Drew in a triple threat match at Mania. That's what I think.
I think that's kind of what's been heavily teased the last handful of weeks.
Handful of months.
Yeah, that's right, handful of months. Okay. Yeah. And then just LA Knight gets tossed out to the side. Now it's just Sheamus and Drew. Jesus Christ, this. Whew. Oh damn! Oh, now we look. LA Knight's now kind of. Okay, quick commercial break. But yeah, so for those who are want to frequent buy NXT, this coming the March 21st edition of NXT is going to be interesting because, like I said, I'm doing 2 more NXTs because the last NXT is on my birthday, on the road to Stand and Deliver. So it's going to be crazy now to that. Damn, we're in March 10th. We're almost towards the end of the fucking month. What the hell?
Bro, my birthday's in the
what the hell? Like, damn, man.
Dude, I'm gonna be 25 in the blink of a goddamn eye. Holy shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just fucking crazy, man. It's just one of those things. It's kind of crazy of how much shit's catching up to you quickly.
Oh my god. A lot of shit's catching up to us, bro.
Absolutely. But tomorrow night at 9:00, Great Britain and USA go at it for the World Baseball Classic. Fucking hell. Honestly, I think Japan's still going to win the damn thing. It's the way this way I see it. Then again,
there's no way in hell I'm waking up at 5 in the morning just to watch.
First of all, actually, NXT Roadblock was actually really good for what it really was. And the fact that, and I don't think Shawn Michaels, even though I do nitpick with Shawn Michaels sometimes writing, but the fact that he could pull his old 1995 callback was fantastic with Roxanne Perez. That's just, but I mean, it is, like I said, it is what it is. Oh, all right. Jill. Transparency and fairness. Investigations that have been changed for more than a decade. Exactly what Tyler said. Exactly, Mac. That's what Tyler. There's going to be some screwy finish, and it's going to be going through Sheamus and Drew at Mania.
Yeah, there's going to be a screwy finish, and it's going to cause them two to be put into the match.
Yep.
Adam Pearce is going to come out and be like, you know what? Since you two want to fight,
right? We'll give you a fight.
You both can be in a damn match.
You know what? I could see that. I could actually see that. Actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, for those who have not seen, obviously before the open up Smackdown, they showed all the highlights from Monday Night Raw, and top of some interesting stuff towards the end with But yeah, that's just yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Setting the standard for investigative journalism in Southern New England. The Target 12 investigators, only on 12 News. All right, we are back from commercial break. So right now, as I come back from commercial, there's been nothing but a 2-on-1 assault on Xavier Woods. Oof. We get a little bit of teamwork between Kerry and Cross. Now get their... Oof, man. Hey, Kerry and Cross just pretty much just pushed through us. Like, get the hell out of here. And out goes LA Knight. And that still draws the attention of... Oof. And, oh, man. Look, Sheamus takes a couple elbow strikes. Oh, true. To face first into the ring post. And oh, there goes a flapjack. Oh. Woo. To these superstars. Well, right now it's almost panic stations for five superstars in this matchup. All of them worthy. Bam. Oh, talk about a gut shot by LA Knight. And it looks like we're going to get it. And there we go. Double suplex. One-on-one match. McIntyre on the Scottish Warrior. Again, the only man in this match to deliver the Intercontinental Championship. Oh! They're the current champion and held the title for 273 days. This matchup very closely, regardless of the win. So we already know, since it's going to be against the heel, that the two heels in this match are completely non-factors. What up, Key? Appreciate you coming to the building.
Key? What is up, Key?
Yeah, so she's got. But yeah, I think all of us have Sheamus win. But like Tyler said, there might be some funky going. There may be some shenanigans coming up. So we'll see. Oh wow! Karrion Kross eats a right. Oh, that's LA Knight, you done fucked up. Yeesh. And Xavier Woods with a couple rights and chops.
I love how since it's a 5-way match, they have 2 refs.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize there was a second ref there. Anyways, I forgot about that.
There's a second ref.
I just saw that. I didn't even notice that.
There's a second ref because there's too much going on.
Yeah, that's a good point, Sleeping. And Sleeping just made a good point. Like, there's no crowd reaction whatsoever for this match.
There's some reaction.
And Woods, it takes out LA Knight, which is kind of just. And what a super kick by.
What are you guys talking about? There's reaction.
Oh, nice DDT. To kind of just. And Xavier Woods, LA Knight on his shoulders. And almost like a gut. Like a what the hell is almost like a gut check basically. So up to the so Xavier is going to the top. What do we got here? That's a good sell on crowd tonight too in Pittsburgh. Oh, nice elbow drop.
Yeah.
Cover. No. There's no cover. All 3 men breaks up the count. And they're all just laying dead, basically. Oh, and Imperium's right now on the entrance ramp. All right, now we cut to commercial. Okay, weird.
This is one of those matches they should have picture-in-picture with.
Oh yeah, I agree. 100%, man.
Imperium.
So why, like you said, I think this could be one of those shenanigans that we could possibly see. Actually, that looks actually kind of entertaining now that I think about it. The Dungeons and Dragons. It actually looks very entertaining.
It looks like one of those wonky,
this one here, like RPG games.
One of those sleeper movies that people actually like.
Yeah, it's like we have seen movies like that. And yeah, Damien, man, like I said, y'all Ryan Poles did a really good job for y'all. Yeah. That's for sure.
He completely robbed the Panthers.
Then again, that is the Panthers' way, basically.
They completely robbed the Panthers. I'm like, holy shit! All that for a bum wide receiver that you gave up.
I don't think DJ Moore's not even that bad.
He's bad. He's not that great. That's why Bears fans are actually happy about the trade.
And that is true by Key. If somehow the Bears or the Panthers somehow trade back, then that's going to even make.
They can trade back, but they've already got fleeced.
Oh God, man.
They already got fleeced. And the thing is though, they did get a number 1 pick, and all they really need is a quarterback. So who really got fleeced? Nobody. What if they get a guy like CJ Stroud or a guy like
She said, "What you booging?" I mean, DJ Moore just had those.
I'm not saying DJ is terrible, but there's a reason why that Bears fans are happy that he's gone.
Mean Panthers fans?
Well, Panthers fans are happy he's gone.
All right, of course, I get a commercial for NASCAR. And again, it is NASCAR season. A guy with a bowl. Wait, what? What commercial? What the hell do you get with that? What the hell? What commercial did you get with that?
For TV show.
Oh, damn.
He's like, I'm talking to you, guy with a bowl of cereal. He's talking to a cow that was lactating or something.
Oh, man, that's
funny shit.
That's like stupid comedy at its finest.
Yeah, stupid comedy. I got NASCAR. Oh wow, we can have a left turn, except that we're in a state that's like 95 to 100 degrees. Woo! We're still going over 100, and we're also going left turns.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can never get behind NASCAR.
Nah, I used to.
Also, I can't even get behind that sport, soccer. I tried.
Yeah, we tried, but then again, it's not kind of.
Hey, guess what's coming up?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Texas did get Robert Woods. Oh boy. Yeah, he's okay.
Guess what's coming up?
What's that, bro?
316 day, boy.
Yes, sir. Oh, and also happy Mario Day to everybody, though. I don't.
Yeah, Mario Day today. For all you nerds out there.
That's one movie I cannot wait to see. And to see Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Ooh. And LA Knight. Oh, my. McIntyre, tight core strength out of the trio. Whoa, and Knox pulls down both LA Knight and Karrion Kross, while you still have Imperium watching on from the top of the entrance ramp.
All right, what's the plan here, Karrion? LA Knight.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's impressive, Drew.
Sad.
That's how you fight out of the tree of woe. That was impressive.
Oh, it was impressive.
I got that on my end. That was awesome.
Oh, and what a clothesline. So McIntyre with a few close.
And to think, just 13 years ago, this guy was green as goose shit.
Yeah, or remember he was nicknamed the quote unquote the chosen one. I was like, boy, it's crazy how much time He's actually really impressed over a decade, though, from being as green in 2009 to being where he be. Jeez, and obviously probably after that gets stuck in one of the worst 3-man faction of all time, the 3MB, even though that's kind of fun.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. 2014 3MB, that was terrible.
Yeah, with him in leather pants, and the fact that the fact that the only time he actually, and that was kind of the story behind he got the Claymore, because like the pants were like so tight, and he had to use kind of do what he do known as the Claymore. Now that's where it all stemmed from.
Yeah, because he was so scared with his other finisher that he was going to rip his pants.
That would be
Claymore, and that stuck for years.
Yeah, Key. Yeah, I think a lot of people, most of us want to forget about that year.
Yeah, I want to forget about that. The only one that really benefited from it was Heath.
Oh yeah,
because he made it funny. He made it funny, but that gimmick was not.
And we get 10 beats of the Baldrum by Sheamus on Xavier Woods. Damn. And Karrion Kross is now going to eat the 10 beats of the Baldrum.
Will he be the first Grand Slam champion?
I think so. I can't remember.
He will. Because he did win the U.S. title. He's a tag team champion. He won the WWE championship back in 2010.
Yeah.
So Sheamus, I'm really rooting for Sheamus then.
Yeah, because like I said, this IC title is what is eluding him.
Dude, yeah, and Drew doesn't really need that title. Drew doesn't really need that title because that was the first title he ever won.
What, Sheamus?
No, Drew. That was the first title he ever won.
Oh, yeah.
Back in 2009.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, LA Knight, you're about to get the fist of doom. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, you can get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. 1, 2,
hey, what's good, Jay Taco?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see. Sheamus get ready for the not the Claymore, but the bro kick. And Drew got in the way, and this is.
See, how the hell does anyone not want Sheamus to win? You know how over this guy is still? 10 plus years later?
And not just that, too. And the Brawling Brutes are entertaining as, oh, man.
Oh,
we got 2 reps.
All you had to do, Sheamus.
Oh, looks like we're getting a triple threat
match. Kick him in the face anyway. You were already getting momentum. You just kick him in the face. Well, I mean, or kick Xavier. That's fine too, I guess. What did I tell you? It was a screwy fucking finish.
Yeah.
And both guys won the match.
So either way, we're still getting we're still getting the match.
So it's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be a triple threat.
Drew and Sheamus are pretty much just arguing it right now. The refs are kind of still talking over. Hey, look! If you had taken that screw,
I like that finish because it sets up the triple threat match.
And you still keep these guys with that momentum going to the WrestleMania.
Yeah, you're not hurting these guys. You are not hurting any of these guys.
So now we get a backstage thing. They pretty much fight like brothers, basically.
Yeah. This is just a brothers fight. I won the match. No, I won the match.
Kind of gives me Team Hell No vibes.
Yeah, kind of gives me Team Hell No vibes too.
There's a special counsel, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman.
One of the best talkers in the game, man.
Yeah, not just best talker, probably the best creative genius.
One of the best managers, one of the best anything except for wrestler. Because he doesn't wrestle.
Oh yeah, that was.
Excuse me, Paul. Do you have any insight that you can share about why Jay did what he did?
I love how Kayla's like this asshole. Look look on her face. I was like, oh,
like her, and I feel bad for her. And for those who don't know, have not paid it, caught on. Like we kind of, me and Tyler sometimes discuss just how short she really is, and we feel,
bro, she's still taller than me. I have no say. I'm 4'8". She's like an inch taller, I think.
She's like 3 inches. She gets you by 3 inches.
She's got me by 3 inches.
And that's a pause moment there, too, by the way, before I forget.
Not that size, guys. Not that size. I'm talking about height.
But
not the other size.
I mean, look, we're not saying we're making fun of her. It's just like you don't know, you don't know. You see that's how short she really is, because it feels like you have her on like a platform.
It's the fact that when she has like these taller wrestlers, she has to put her arms straight the fuck up.
Yeah, I could imagine, like, man,
just to get an interview. And I'm like, her arm must be tired.
Oh yeah.
Across the ring from lower range, and I went to my tribal chief and I said, yes, that he couldn't do that gangster. And then
oh shit! I almost dropped my phone. Whoops.
This man just say gangster twice in one promo. This man said the word gangster twice in one promo.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah. By the way, Tyler, I did get
someone. Paul Heyman is trying to run the goddamn bloodline like it's GT fucking A.
You just read my.
Like it's a freaking game. It's like it's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
And he's freaking CJ.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. That was. I'm trying to think. That's what the. God, I haven't played San Andreas in fucking years. That had to been what no, because balls are are purple.
What you mean? The one CJ was in?
Yeah. That was I think Grove Street, because I'm familiar, because GT5 is always constantly.
He's from Grove Street. He was in the Green Game.
Grove Street. Like I said, I have not. It's been fucking years since I played GTA San Andreas. Oh, and by the way, Tyler, my boy Tyrone.
We all know who the first inductee is going to be.
Oh yeah, so my boy Tyrone actually hit me up on Instagram. Because actually, he's actually DM me. He's definitely interested in being a part of the All Star Sports Network.
You about to say the All Atlantic Sports Network?
Well, because like Mitch said, we have to do it. Oh yeah, that's right. And Key also texted like, yeah, they're actually building a Wawa by her place.
I had to put you on my pocket.
Wow.
hey, this if your sound's up, this pocket's pretty cozy. Thank you. Cold out. I appreciate you putting us in the pocket. It's cold out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, thank you. I feel pretty warm now in this pocket.
But yeah, so now we're on the TV dad ad, which actually is very entertaining. Yeah. That's basically what we got, and it's also
we got. I called it. It was going to be a screwy finish, and it was.
Most of everybody in the chat, Tyler, Sleeping Angels, and definitely Mac the Giants fan for sure. As he said.
Oh yeah, Mac knows what's up too. Yeah, they both won.
Oh yeah, that's right. Davey's from Chicago.
Yeah, you're from Chicago. It's what's the Chicago equivalent that I could say?
Oh God, that's how do we describe that? I guess you could say. I would say it's like a gas.
Because I know in the Pittsburgh area they have Sheets. I know.
Oh yeah, for they've not been. That's kind of like the biggest rivalry, us and Sheets, most of the time. But I guess you could say Wawa's it's like a convenience store in a way.
It's a convenience store that doubles on as like a little, sandwich.
Like a sandwich place. There's like a lot of things that go right into it.
It's odd.
Yeah, that's true. It also acts like a gas station too. You can get gas, so those are super Wawas. And also, yeah, that's what we pretty much say. It's really hard to describe what Wawa really is.
It's basically like
it's basically like a gas station mixed with a convenience store. Fix. I always think a restaurant, but like kind of like I guess you could say like a diner in a way, because of what they. I don't know. They get. Or that too. It's an upgrade.
They don't really have, it's basically like
something like So it's basically like a 7-Eleven in a way, like more.
It's
like
basically a 7-Eleven, but like I found 2 places, Thornton's and White Hen. It's kind of like them.
Yeah. So
you know
basically like that.
If you know what those things are. Wegmans. No. Winn-Dixie, no. That's I don't know why people are comparing Winn-Dixie to goddamn Wawa. It's not the same.
Winn-Dixie. That's a fucking other thing.
Winn-Dixie is just like a freaking shop, right? It's just a grocery store.
Like a Winn-Dixie, that's like a southern grocery store, from what I remember.
Yo, remember Piggly freaking Wiggly too?
Wait, what?
Piggly Wiggly?
I have never heard of that one. Oh, that's even fucking crazy too. Even Keith said they put a Wawa in Tennessee.
Bro, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. They're going more south. They need to go north. Go north to Rhode Island, for the love of God.
Oh yeah, I can imagine by you have like a shit ton of Dunkin' Donut shops are all around you. Then again, like you said, Dunkin' Donuts is kind of like a religion.
Up here, Dunkin' Donuts is basically a goddamn religion, and I can get behind it.
That still surprised me how much New England love. First of
all, honestly, the way they treat,
in a way, I guess you can say it's like a.
It's basically a Sam's Club, but not really, but like it's basically kind of like a restaurant / like gas station store in a sense.
Oh
where
yeah,
you can get like sub sandwiches, chicken fingers, and other foods, hot foods. You can get hot foods there.
It's okay. It isn't the greatest.
It's basically now they're showing. Here's a better way to explain it. It's basically a gas station store where you can get hot foods. It's basically a higher quality 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah,
that's what it is.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love Dunkin'? But then again, unless you live in the New England area.
I'm telling you right now, Rhode Island treats the shit like it's a religion.
Oh,
and I think that's a religion I can get behind.
Oh yeah, I could imagine. Dunkin' Donuts is fucking fantastic. I love their
freaking coffees.
Dude, their iced coffees are fucking banging. I would say. Yes, I'm that typical white person. Yes, I'm not. Yeah, pretty much. Then again, who doesn't love iced coffee, especially during the summer times where it actually is the better of it.
Bro, I'm like the basic I'm like the basic white female. I get that shit when it's cold out too.
The only time I ever go to Starbucks is to get a pumpkin spice latte, and that's pretty much about it. Oh,
no! Oh, wait! Pumpkin spice? What are you basic?
I'm the basic white bitch, basically. Look, I understood that stereotype, but I love it though, man. I love a hot pumpkin spice latte during the fall and winter time.
Oh shit! I like that they're playing this whole thing. What the hell?
I was about to say, man, that's bringing back some fucking memories.
Bro, I was about to say, we're going in 2003.
Honestly,
but they're honoring Eddie for some. Well, not they're honoring Ray for some reason. I wonder what this means. 20 years. 20-something years.
Dude, man, Ray was something else, man.
Yo, Ray was a different breed. He still is a different breed.
So right now, Chad, he really didn't miss much except for the Fatal 5-Way. And I gotta say, man, dude, Ray is
but really ended like how everybody expected it though. So
just Ray, man.
Both Drew and Sheamus get the pin. They fight over it, and it turns into a triple threat. We're gonna have a triple threat.
So Rey Mysterio, I guess it's gonna be the first in the. So it's gonna be Ray. He's the inductee. Okay.
What?
I have no issues with that whatsoever.
But he's still on the active roster. I thought it was only for they.
I guess this.
He's on the active roster though. They need to wait till he retires.
Well, I think he's on the, because I know he said he wants to try to wrestle past close to 50 though, and
but age doesn't mean anything. If you're still on the active roster, you shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Or he's one of the inductees for this year's Hall of Fame class.
But it makes no sense though. He's still on the active freaking roster. They need to wait till he retires.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a Hall of Famer. Don't get me wrong, but he's still on the active goddamn roster.
Yeah, that's just something.
It's just questionable.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%.
Like, yeah, people are gonna be like, but Edge is on the active roster. He's a Hall of Famer, but he was 9 years removed from retiring the first time when he got in.
Yeah, and it is crazy. It's crazy too. Just looking back at it, it's like, man, like how just far that's come along.
But why is he a Hall of Famer and he's still active though? I don't get it.
That I don't get.
I don't get this at all. Like they waited till freaking Taker retired until he got in. Why can't you wait till Ray retires?
Or maybe he could potentially retire after WrestleMania.
You know what I think is happening? They're gonna hotshot it to where he's in the Hall of Fame now, because I feel like WrestleMania is gonna be his last match versus his son as a passing of the torch moment.
Yeah, that's
what I feel like it's gonna happen.
And that's what kind of feels what feels like this is what's giving it.
This makes it sting more that you brought that up.
And first of all, that was
now we know for a fact. So we now know for a fact that his match versus his son may be the retirement match.
And I have no issues with that. Because look, Ray's done so much with the last. When did he make it? And that is true too. Yeah,
multiple time. He's the first person to what?
To be inducted while being on the active roster.
That's
wait a minute. Here comes Dominic. Here we go. Man, they're still milking this fucking jailhouse shit. What the fuck?
Damn. He couldn't even get a speech in. And Dom's coming out. Oh, shit.
Dude, just if you're not watching SmackDown, please listen to the fucking crowd. Just how much they fucking hate this man's
the
guts.
nuclear heat this kid is getting.
It's fantastic.
You shut your mouth.
You see the way he's reacting to the crowd too. You shut your dude. Fantastic.
He's working with the best of the best in that group.
Bro, they are helping. They are definitely helping him. Those three in the back, they're helping him.
And as much as you want to hate their guts, but you have to give them where credit is due. Like they're really.
I can't hate their guts. That's the problem. They're supposed to be hated because they're heels, but I can't hate them.
It's a hard thing to. Oh wow.
Yo, you better put some corporal punishment into this punk, Ray. Corporal punishment. Ever heard of it,
Ray? What the hell? Oh, here comes Santos Escobar. And the rest of LDF too.
Oh. He just said, I'm ashamed to be your son. Oh. Santos is coming out. Oh, all of LFI's or LDF's coming out. They're all pissed at Dom. Yo, all of you. Kick their. Oh no. 4-on-4. We're getting 4-on-4. LDF versus Judgment Day.
Hey, sign me up, man. I have no issues with that whatsoever.
Okay, seeing Zelina as a face is weird.
It is really weird.
It's weird.
But well,
Judgment Day is supposed to have a match later tonight.
Oh, here we get it. It looks like we're gonna get it.
Sign me the fuck. Yo, I don't care if this is on free TV. I don't care if this is on free TV. Take my goddamn money.
Hell, like you could have said, okay, so we're getting our first improv. Okay, so
you know what would have been even better if they had a feud like this again, but for War Games next year. Take my money.
Yeah,
take my damn money.
Shut up and take my money, because like you can build a rivalry off of this.
Dude,
don't get me wrong, Chad. This is what me and Tyler want to see Ray punch the living hell out of.
I like I said a few seconds ago, corporal punishment, Ray. Punch him in the face.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And he's gonna snap eventually. You're milking this until the end.
And I can't wait, man.
I can't wait either, man. This is gonna be great. But seeing all of LDF as a babyface faction is weird.
It's weird, but I mean,
weird.
If it's gonna work for them, then so.
But the intriguing part, I was questioning it. What is it gonna look like with all four of them as baby faces? And I'm seeing it. I saw it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I find it weird, but I think I would dig it. Because we've never seen any of these wrestlers as baby faces.
No, because I mean,
didn't see Zelina as a baby face, didn't see Santos as a baby face, didn't see Joaquin Wild as a face,
or Toro.
I mean, we did in the beginning, we kind of did, but then he turned heel immediately.
Yeah,
and then this Toro guy,
or what was he known before that? Bit of a
shit.
No, is Crow still? No, it's not Crow. What the fuck was his? What the hell was his name that he was known before that?
I can see the face, but I can't see the freaking name.
Well, thank God I can Google it. So I know the name. It's like it's like off the tip of my tongue, and I just can't think of it.
But yeah, it's just so weird seeing them all as baby faces when they were just healed.
Oh yeah,
like for the longest time.
Oh, it's Raul Mendoza. That was his fucking name.
Oh yeah, it's Raul Mendoza.
God, why did I? God, that's. Yeah.
And every one of them is of Mexican descent except for Zelina, who's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, even though, and like I think we talked about this more than a couple of times. Like she stands like a sore thumb because, like I said, she's Puerto Rican in the Mexican faction.
I think, though, I really think so. It's the fact that they're Hispanic, so it's not like more so like a Mexican faction. It's more so it's just a Hispanic faction.
Yeah. But yeah, so Backlash will be going to Puerto Rico.
Nice.
And yeah, Bad Bunny will be the host of Backlash. First premium live
I'm not opposed. He's entertaining as hell.
And for those who don't know, that's the first live event that the WWE has had in Puerto Rico since 2005.
What was the last event they had in Puerto Rico?
That's a good question.
I remember there wasn't a pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. I just forgot what it was.
It was New Year's Revolution. God, I missed that pay-per-view, man.
Oh my God, that was the first one too.
Yeah,
that was the first New Year's Revolution.
And yeah, before they renamed it to
I think the reason why they didn't have a Puerto Rican event was they had problems with Puerto Rico for like the longest time.
Oh yeah,
because of something that happened in the event that pissed off Puerto Rico.
But yeah, now they're kind of showing the matchup between Santos and Dominic. All right.
Yeah, it's so weird seeing that faction as a big
it really is weird as hell, but hell, I'm all for it. Okay, we're already underway. Damn.
Hit me. No, you ain't gonna hit me, bitch. Oh,
so we got LDF taking on Judgment Day. Already in an impromptu match. Oh, nice sunset flip. Oh, nice shotgun drop kick by Finn Balor.
Oh, it's not a 4-on-4. That sucks.
That would even make it even more better.
Yeah, they should have done a 4-on-4.
Oh man. And it's crazy too that Damian Priest is actually 40. That is fucking crazy.
Don't even look it.
Exactly. That's the weird part. Like, I mean, look, you have Asuka who's 41. She doesn't look like
she don't even look. Yeah, she don't even look it.
I think Michael Satomura, she's kind of showing her age a little bit too. So I mean, but she can still fucking go. It's crazy. Like, and Rhea's only. I mean, right now the only youngest one out of the. Well, actually, no, how old is? Because I feel like Rhea's the only one that's kind of the youngest out of the. Well, then again.
Yeah, she's in her 20s.
She's 20. Should be 20. God, she'll be 27 very soon.
I think she's a year older than Dom. I think that's what that is.
Man, 5'7", man. Holy fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So her birthday's coming up in October 11th.
That makes sense why they're not using Zelina or Rhea in this match because they don't want to hurt Rhea.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They don't want to hurt her.
Also, too, Ty, I don't know if you saw that Rhea's actually finally on TikTok now.
Yeah, I thought I sent you that before.
Yep. Let's because. So Dominic will be she's older than Dom actually.
That's why I said he's a year older than Dom.
So Dom will be 26 on this coming April. Holy shit! So Dominic will be 26 coming April. Oh, he's 6'1", 200 pounds. And nice splash by Joaquin Wilde to recover. 1, 2, no.
Yeah, people were saying that I can already tell that he's going to retire. People in the comments talking about Ray on Instagram. They're like, we can already tell that he's going to retire. It's going to hurt.
It is going to suck, though, man. But, like Ray's done, like what is Ray? What is more that Ray does Ray have to prove? I mean, he's done so much since coming, in 2000?
He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody now. He's already proven to the fans that he's one of the most entertaining guys on the roster, that he can have quality matches, and that he can get over, and that he can win titles. And he's done that. Well, goddamn, Michael Cole, Eric Dom's jersey. Good God.
Yo, what up, Jeff?
You know what happened when he was a teenager? Come on, dude. He's fucking dirty fucking laundry on TV.
Nice move.
Well, goddamn, way to call on the Ray a bad parent. Shit.
All right, we're cut to commercial break. Yeah, crazy enough too, Jeff.
Get this cult propaganda shit off my TV.
Oh yeah.
You promote a lot of bad shit. I don't even know why you bought TV time. stupid. Oh my god, this bullshit needs to be off the freaking TV.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even DJ Storms knows that I think Ray's gonna wrap it up after WrestleMania.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh no, I think he's gonna retire at Mania.
Oh, that's gonna suck even more. When all of us are gonna be alive for fucking WrestleMania. Holy shit,
bro! He's gonna pass the torch to his son, and he's gonna retire. I'm gonna be so freaking sad that night.
Well, that's the rest of our childhood gone.
Like there's our childhood. No, you have Cena, who's like half in, half out.
But man, Cena retired, watch that promo.
Yo, imagine this: John Cena loses to Austin Theory, retires, and then Ray loses to Dom, retires. I'm gonna be freaking done. Yeah. I'm done, bro.
That's a good point. Oh yeah.
If Dominic was my son, I would have come out. Been to come out there. I need Rey Mysterio to hurry up and do it. Man, John L, if that was my kid, I would have beat his ass.
Yeah. But I mean,
you ain't trying to provoke me. Come on, kid.
And look, Ray knows like how talented his son's going to be. I mean, the fact that he's done done some, his heel work has been been fantastic.
So bittersweet though. He passes the torch to his son, and then he retires.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so freaking emotional.
Oh, dude, I don't
think I'm ready for it, man.
Dude, you're gonna lose your fucking shit.
Dude, I'm gonna be bawling on stream.
I was like, all right, we are back from. And Santos right now in the ring with Finn. Oh, nice sleeping forearm.
I gotta go tell Mom the news, though. I'll be right back.
All right, man. Oh, nice leg drop into a cover by Santos. 1, 2, no.
So, Mom, I'm watching wrestling.
It's like I think that's what's going to happen. Is what's kind of what they're hinting at, or what Ray I think could be potentially hinting at. Some really good match so far between the Judgment Day and Legado del Fantasma. Oh yeah, and that's for sure too, for sure. Woo. Oh, that's gonna suck even more. Yeah, trust me. Like that's kind of what me and Tyler don't want to happen. Oh, nice kick by Del Toro. Oh. And Toro. Oh, nice standing Spanish play. 1, 2, no. And Damian Priest with the pin breakup. Woo! Not. And Toro to the top. Oh, nice shot. Good shotgun to kick out the. Oh, trust me. Oh yeah, John. Yeah, John Nell's going to be feeling the same emotions too, Tyler. If that's the case,
I'm telling you, every single wrestling fan is going to bawl their goddamn eyes out to this.
Yeah, first of all, like for me, like I said, for you, it's going to be right. For me, with Scott Hall. God rest that man's soul.
Dude, it's not going to be as emotional as that, and I'm not going to full on sob and cry like you did.
Oh,
I'm going to be emotional as shit though.
Yeah, it's Ray.
Like I'll cry, but I won't be like.
Oh, Dominic with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Judgment Day get the win. Honestly, that makes some sense. Got to keep the. Actually, it was a really good match though. Yeah, I think we're all ready for WrestleMania and the Raw after WrestleMania. So let's hope. See, I'm really 50-50 on it. I'm really leaning towards no. But I don't know, man. Like I said, me and Tyler are going to have a video about that coming up or coming out very soon. And just kind of really talk about it, if Cody's going to dethrone Roman, or if he fails, like then what was the hell of bringing him back anyways? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Also, so Dom's on the mic now, and he pretty much told the crowd to shut their mouths.
Now, who do you think's going to induct him?
Oh, what? My guts tell me Edge for some reason.
I feel like it's going to be either Edge or Batista.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about Batista.
Because, but then again, he's also going to be inducted into this Hall of Fame too.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Honestly, that does kind of make sense. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, there's been heavy rumors, so we don't exactly know where he's going to be. So, like I said, we can try to keep that with an open mind. Oh, and Ray's getting into the ring with Dom.
Come on, man. I just want to talk.
And you get "You Suck" chance up topic. Oh, you'll love to hear it. You'll love to hear.
Oh, you got "You Suck" chance for Dom.
See, one thing I don't understand is why the WWE is inducting you into the Hall of Fame when the only Hall of Fame you deserve to be in is the Deadbeat Dad Hall of Fame.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Because at the end of the day.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! At the end of the day, I should have been Eddie's son. Oh shit!
Oh, that was crossing the line.
That storyline. He brought back that storyline. Holy shit!
Whoever wrote that line for Dom, that was genius.
Bro.
Whoo!
He brought back that 2005 story.
No way that he just pulled.
Will he do it? Come on, Ray.
Come on, Ray. It's time to man
up and do it. Oh, nice move. Nice little.
Okay. Just Dom, man. As much as you hate his guts, but
bro, he got freaking heat.
That was
from that comment.
Dude,
holy shit.
And well, I don't care what anybody says. I think Dom's the next star in the making in this company. I don't care what anybody says. So tonight, the prodigal brother has returned after Jimmy or Jey Uso now turns on Sami Zayn at the end of Monday Night Raw. If you have not, yeah, this storyline between Ray and his son is actually fantastic. They pulled that shit out of
Eddie.
Oh,
Eddie should have been my
and see, I feel like Eddie. Oh man, look, I know. Look, don't take that a concept. Yes, I know on face value, yeah, you may think that's like in horrible taste, but if Eddie was still alive, I think Eddie would not care.
It's not in horrible taste because all he did was brought a storyline that him and Eddie used to do.
That was just fucking crazy. The fact that
they were fighting over custody papers in a ladder match.
Probably the best. Let's be real. Probably the most underrated feud that those two have had since 2006. I think it was.
No, it was 2005. It was 2005. The summer of 2005.
Right.
Bro, Maurice, keep your hands to yourself. You're on PGTV. Stop grabbing your husband's grapefruit.
The fact that he still has his ring gear says that my balls are massive still on his ring gear. That's still the fact they're still milking that is fucking
I want that t-shirt. I want that fucking t-shirt.
I'll definitely tell her. I'll definitely get you that t-shirt for sure.
It'd be hilarious. Man. You better get that shit for me for my birthday.
Oh yeah, later on, man.
Because that shit would be, Yeah, and DJ Storm says when Ray finally punches Dom, the crowd's gonna explode. Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, he's not wrong.
They are going to go nuts.
Dude, I really hope. Look, if WrestleMania goes well, I think they could be on par of how Revolution was in terms of production wise. But then again, even actually, and even DJ Stars even tweeted this out like 4 minutes ago. Like, I love what they are doing with LDF and Rey Mysterio. I love that for Rey. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Having LDF get managed by Rey, I would not be opposed to that if it would.
Wow, Cody Rhodes is just like Gus, man. You know what he did?
What's that?
He watched Revolution on a pirated website.
No,
he's one of us, man. He's one of us, man. Yeah, he did it. Even though he's rich as hell and he could buy the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
Still watch that shit on fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what originally most of us would be thinking, but knowing that how Jay has kind of been acting like he knew, I think means well. I thought that was actually like this. I mean, look, as much as the Bloodline storyline's been kind of going on, it's been fantastic in certain spots.
Also, breaking news, Rob. As of 3 hours ago, Darius Slay spoke out about the trade rumor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says, "You know, I want to stay, fam."
Yeah, even that, and I know Devontae Smith had something to say about it too earlier on social media, on Twitter as well.
Oh yeah, dude, Devontae Smith doesn't even freaking back down. He talks.
And it's crazy. It is crazy too for as young as he is. Like, now let's be real. If you're talking about who's the best dresser, Smitty's it for me. He's the dude. Look at the shit that he brings. Look at the suits that he brings. Man, the dude's like, damn. You also got to think. You know, I'm gonna have to put Hurts up there too. So I mean, I can't do that to Hurts though. But I think Smitty's the better dresser. That's the way that I look. That's how I see it. But he talks about God bless you. Damn.
Sorry, that had to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife went off on a fan.
Whose?
Slay's wife went off on a fan.
Oh yeah. It's sometimes getting very ugly.
Because fans were wanting him gone. They turned on him quick. Some of the fans.
Oh yeah.
And she went off on one of them, saying, it'd be right for them to
night
decline.
2 of WrestleMania. So Jimmy Allen will be performing America the Beautiful on Sunday, April 2nd.
That's why I'm so happy. They are integrating country and wrestling. They've done that for the past 2 years. I'm happy.
What?
I am freaking happy.
So now we're getting a cut to a backstage thing with Adam Pearce and Charlotte.
And I love this song that they're playing behind that announcement. Great song.
It's WrestleMania season. I want in.
But now we get a tag team. Oh, dude, that was fucking fantastic. That the MGF on the Practical Jokers, that was fucking fantastic.
I didn't see it. I did not see that last night. I unfortunately forgot that it was on.
Trust me, man. I got to give MGF a lot of fucking credit though at Revolution, man. I thought that's the best match she's ever put on since it's during this time in AEW. You can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a match I don't really care for.
I think no. The only one team I think we care for is the Viking Raiders. That's pretty much about it.
And it's sad because I like Ricochet, but the problem is I can't get behind this team.
Yeah, it's just. And then we got WWE 2K23. Honestly, oh, damn. All right, here come the Viking Raiders.
Bro, they are so badass.
Oh yeah, you ain't wrong. All right. Yeah.
Is it just me or the SmackDown tag division getting better?
It is getting better though.
It's getting like slightly better because they're using other teams.
But I'm tired. I don't. I'm actually we do get it. So my buddy Mitch's because Mitch's buddy Tyrone from the Sports Garage, also part of the network, had really good content creator, all things like Philly sports and whatnot. So he's going to be joining us as well while working with the Hardcore Sports Network as well. So thought I'd let you know about that.
Any more? Anybody can join up. I really welcome it. So.
Well, yeah, because that's why I actually want to bring that to your attention, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Okay.
Okay, there we go. And for those who for me, Mitar, trust me, Mitar will not want to be a tag team against the Viking Raiders because first of all, I am not. God damn. Woo. And into the road. Oh, right over the back. And nice head to Hurricane Rana to kind of take down the big man. And nope, nobody home. Hey, you get tagged into Braun. Oh man. Oh, here we go. Oh man. And now we got Eric now getting sent over the top rope. And some interesting teamwork. Oh man. Ricochet takes out the Viking Raiders off the assist of Braun Strowman. Damn.
Yeah, I kind of find it cool. It's like, hey man, I'm just gonna fling you out of the ring onto the Viking Raiders. Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Damn, we're already an hour into the show. God damn.
Yeah, it's great, and we got yeah.
Bro, when we watch SmackDown, it flies by.
Yeah, it really does. See, that's what happens when you actually know how to. If you can fit all stuff in the span of 2 hours, like it goes by quickly. But you can also ingest. And like we said, hope Raw can take notes, hopefully going forward, because holy crap.
If you have good content that you really can get into, you like shows go quick.
Oh yeah,
like they really do. But if a show's like dragging on, you can feel it.
Yeah, like Raw. I mean, like I said, Raw is a perfect example of show that dragging on.
Raw's actually been pretty decent though.
It's that's kind of surprising to say.
Minus last week.
Oh yeah, last week.
Last 2 hours stuff.
Yeah, that entire show was just bad, from what I've heard. And but yeah, March 15th, we'll be there for AEW Dynamite for the first time. So that's
gonna be at
fun.
AEW.
Yeah, doing a live stream with you, Earl, and Jeff.
Oh, I thought you said you're gonna be there physically there.
No, well, hopefully when they come back to Philly, I will.
Oh right, they're not gonna be around that area in 15th. Duh. Doofus.
Because they're going to be up in Canada.
Yeah, like Rob's gonna fly all the way to Canada.
And first of all, I also need a passport to get to Canada too.
Yeah, you need a whole passport because it's a different country, so you need a passport.
But don't get me wrong, though, Canada is one of those places I do want to plan on traveling when I get my passport. Is going to Canada.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Toronto or something.
Yeah, because I just want to. But yeah, so AEW is going to be in Winnipeg. Pretty much in almost in Randy's next year, Randy's backyard, basically.
Yep.
Okay. And we are back. Let's see. Long Island. They at Battle of the Belt 6 is going to be in Kingston, Rhode Island.
Yep. Hopefully I can get tickets and go.
Let's see. But so going to Baltimore. Hopefully, if I'm not working. Oh, that's right. Because May 28th. Yeah. Double or nothing. Oh man, Ricochet getting his ass beat down.
My God.
Like
his whole chest had to get caved in by that. God damn.
Yeah. And we get a tag. Oh boy. Good luck, Ricochet, because this is. Oh man, what a knee strike to the gut. And,
Two big dudes against a small dude. You think he's gonna win that fight alone? No. Two big dudes versus a small dude. It ain't gonna go well for the small dude.
It really isn't.
So. God damn, he's eating these knees in the face.
Shit. Money in Providence, Rhode Island. So, and I'm not going to be there for Monday Night Raw for.
Yeah, I'm not going. I don't want to go to any WWE event period because of the freaking prices.
No, it's up on the live stream.
Prices are fucking ridiculous.
Oh, see, that's why I think AEW has done a really good job with their tickets, because actually it's more reasonable to go to their events.
It's basically like $20 to $30 on their site.
Exactly. And see, if they had to go to the secondary market
compared to WWE.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, man. But yeah, so I won't be available for the live stream for Monday Night Raw, obviously with Earl and Jeff. Because me and Randy are going to be doing our first stream on the network as well. The WBC between Team USA and Team Canada. Oh, and here we go.
And so we got Country Warfare coming to the network.
Yes, sir. And
oh shit!
Oh damn! Braun Strowman eats a crossbody. God damn. That's something you don't see big man doing to Braun Strowman, anyways.
My dude literally walked around the entire ring just to square up to this
dude. A small package, but nope, that gets blocked. And Ricochet, nice jumping knee strike, kind of get. Erica Ivar off his feet, and man,
Ricochet, you're gonna die. Yeah, what, dude? You're trying to roll up a big.
Yeah, that was not gonna go. That was not gonna be smart anyway. Man, Ricochet with the nice with the Eric now takes it. Poison Rana and cover 1, 2, no.
Bro, why do they write Ricochet with his wrestling IQ to be so bad? Like, what the hell?
I have no idea, man. Woo! Nice setup. Powerbomb. Cover 1, 2, no.
Like, let me ask for a tag to a guy that's laying on the ground. What?
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that was just awkward.
I mean, you can't knock the willpower of
no
so.
Ricochet.
You cannot knock his willpower.
Ricochet, you done fucked up. You do. Oh, even Eric's actually asking for more elbow strikes, and that was not a good idea. Off the second row. Oh, night. Eric.
Oh shit, Ricochet, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you're done. Your ass is grass.
He's really saying, "Come on, give me more." Yeah, you're gonna die, dude. Yep. Bye, Ricochet. Never mind. You just flipped out of trouble. Yeah, I don't know. Cole, he's still laying on the ground. I don't know if he'll come back to play yet.
And oh man, Ivar taking some heavy.
Okay, he's climbing up. Come on, bro.
Oh man, Braun Strowman with a missile drop kick. Oh man, that's not fair.
This man's freaking running into freaking guys, and he makes it so deadly.
All right, looks like the crowd's actually getting some nice crowd reaction. And oh damn! Ivar eats a shoulder tackle, and so and Eric. Oh wow, Braun Strowman flies over the table.
Oh, he's gonna go weasel, run around the ring.
Ricochet, you better get back into the ring. You don't want to waste too many time. And now you pretty much. God, Sarah Logan is just so
God, he went flying. Good God.
Well, thank God they got out of the way because no one wants to be catching.
He almost landed in a freaking wage lap.
Nice through it. Oh, what a spinning back kick! Oh, that's not fair. Ricochet just ate a spinning heel kick. Oh my God, Ricochet! Goodbye, Ricochet's ribs and a nice splash. Cover 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the smallest boot from the kick.
Nope.
Okay, this guy's over 300 pounds diving off the top of the damn rope.
I'm sorry, that's
scary.
That is scary. But just, man. But Sarah Logan as Valhalla is doing a fantastic fucking job since coming back.
He's freaking amazing as Valhalla.
And she put, oh man, because Sarah Logan or Valhalla actually pulled Eric out of the way. Okay. I'm sorry, that spinning back heel kick from a guy that's of Ivar's size is unfair. Like,
yeah. How the hell this man didn't legitimately get knocked out from that?
And at some point, you got to put the tag team titles on these guys, man.
Okay, he hit his shoulder. Never mind. That's why. Oh yeah, that'll break your ribs.
Then again, can't. So would you take that or the tsunami from Bronson Reed?
Neither.
Neither of the above. You asked me to take a splash from between one of those two? Hell fucking no.
I quit. Give me my pink slip. I quit.
But now we're cut to a thing with Imperial Gunther now kind of having some words with Adam Pearce.
Challenger, look at you. Look at your staff.
English is not my native talk, but he speaks it perfectly.
Exactly. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have a match between Sheamus and Drew next week on SmackDown. We may not be getting that triple threat after all. Oh, great! Here we go.
Oh, so it's not gonna be a triple threat. It's gonna be a one-on-one match between Sheamus and Drew.
That sucks. I wanted the triple threat match, you bastards. I mean,
that's okay. It's okay. Either or is gonna be fine.
I think that's gonna be more of a Sheamus picking up the win over Drew.
It's gonna be Sheamus. It's definitely gonna be Sheamus. And here comes bitch.
Well, yep. I mean, that's why I think I had my shit muted. So yeah.
Narcissistic bitch.
But SmackDown so far, if I'm going to be completely honest, has not been bad. Surprisingly,
no.
Because I thought the Fatal 5-Way, I really like the weird finish of it. But no, we cannot have the triple threat match. You fucking bastards! Would have been much more entertaining. But I know that's kind of my little pivot.
Well, we can't really complain about that because either of the match, if it's either,
you cannot go wrong.
Gunther or Sheamus and Gunther,
evening, Earl.
It's going to be a great match.
Yeah, and shout out to Earl coming into the chat on this. I guess you could say also happy National Women's Day to you women out there as well.
All you badass women who watch our shows.
Good shit though, man. Also, man, just see Liv without
International Women's Day, y'all, man.
Absolutely. God, just women's.
Do you have your shit still muted or not?
What's that?
Do you have your shit still muted?
Oh yeah,
because I do too.
Yeah, so just for commercial reasons, because So John L. said, "Do you think I should pre-order 2K23?" That's up to you.
If you want to,
if you want war games, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not pre-ordering anything. I'm waiting till the price drops on that game.
Well, yeah, that is true.
I ain't sitting there spending $60 friggin' for shit.
That's why. That's why sometimes I feel like since I still have the PS4. At least the price isn't terrible. Like where you have to pay almost $70 if you have the PS5 and shit like that. So at least that's the benefit for me.
That's the thing that's holding me off from getting a next gen console is you have to pay $70 to get a game.
Yeah, you pay an extra $10 on a game like what the hell? $60 is decent. It's actually decent enough where people can afford it. But no,
$60 is even expensive.
Oh, that's true.
I remember when games were growing up, you could spend $25 for a new game.
Yeah.
Now it's you have to spend $60. Oh, now it's $70. No.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Why is cop still a thing? God damn. That's crazy.
Because people like cops, I guess.
God, it hasn't. Oh, God.
There's farmersonly.com, the TV show.
Why? Why? Whoever's
farmer wants a wife. I don't know what no.
Exactly. We don't exactly know what the hell this shit is.
It's basically a farmer. It's basically a farmer version of The Bachelor. It's stupid.
God, The Bachelor. Jesus Christ.
That show needs to die.
Exactly. First of all, you had how long that's been going on for? It feels like years.
That show needs to freaking die too. I don't know.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, man. But I appreciate that, Earl. We appreciate you coming in, man.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, that's a good point too. You already get started, and that's a good point by John Nell. You already get started on 23 when you already came. 22 has been out for what?
A year.
Yeah, at least give a couple of years or so before or something.
Not really, because they said, you know what, we're not going to screw up on this, and we're going to actually.
It's going to suck.
We're going to hire a developer that could actually make this freaking game without bugs.
Yeah. I feel bad for those.
Because you can do yearly releases, but you can't rush it. You have to give it a year.
Exactly.
2K started making the game 2K20 within that same year.
Yeah, that was something.
That was a buggy freaking mess.
Thank God I waited till 21 and 22 came out.
Bro, I was thank God I waited.
I feel bad for those who just spend their hard-earned money on a buggy piece of shit that is 2K20.
Bro,
I'm so sorry.
I was planning on getting it, and then I saw online like the bugs and stuff, and how many bugs there were in it. I'm like, never mind, I ain't getting that shit.
Oh yeah, you're wrong.
And I'm gonna keep it muted because I don't like Charlotte, and none of she's gonna cut a promo.
No, she's actually getting into a. She's actually has a ring, so she's gonna fight tonight. But 3 weeks away, we can't wait to see her get her ass whooped on the biggest stage of them all, and that's WrestleMania.
Oh, she's losing that damn title.
Oh yeah, for sure. God, I forgot.
Is it just me though, or did she get leaner?
She does look a little bit leaner.
She looks a bit leaner.
And we get Shotzi as her opponent.
Oh shit.
Looking for it.
You know what that's gonna mean? Shotzi's gonna drive out.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of given.
At least she still got the tank.
At least that's good.
I love how they gave her pyro now for the tank.
Yeah. Well, she actually had that for a while though, for the longest. When it's been
she had it for like I think the tail end of NXT into her main roster.
So Charlotte Flair and Shotzi, good.
And I think the last time these two fought was at NXT in your house at one time.
Yeah. All right, we are underway again. And Shotzi kind of gave her like almost like a handshake.
You damn right, Cole. She has nothing to lose. That's all she's been doing was losing.
And it's sad too. I mean, Shotzi.
It's very sad. A great talent to have, and you're messing her up.
Yeah.
I love that. Boop, boop, dab me up before we start the fight.
All right.
But it's weird. You're seeing a babyface versus babyface match.
And I have a feeling, well, then again, I don't know. Oh. Okay, nice. Arkarana, also Kotui, and Shotzi, yeah. I think he kind of fucked up there. It's crazy. Like, look, especially
I can see now. I can see kind of why they're not pushing Shotzi. She does screw up a lot.
Yeah, dude. Battlegrounds was actually very fun. I actually really love WWE Battlegrounds.
Honestly, I didn't care for it. I played for like a week and then just stopped.
Yeah, there's some games you just said like they're okay. That's something you just tend to forget on the back burner for the.
I put that game on the back burner. Period. My brother got me that, and I played it for a week, and then I just said,
say screw it,
because it sucked. It sucked after a week. It didn't have any like that mainstay, and half the time, it was all microtransaction bullshit.
Oh, here comes Rhea.
We know it's going to be a screwy finish to where she's going to lose. That's going to cause the momentum to swing.
Okay.
Shotzi's gonna get the win here.
Roll up, cover one. Oh no, kicked out of one. It's a 2 count.
It's gonna cause momentum to swing to where Charlotte has no momentum, and Rhea does have the momentum, and she's gonna win at Mania.
Honestly, I don't know how to feel on that. But then again, yeah, I mean she's got Rhea's got her full undivided attention. Oh boy, this is gonna.
Okay, that was a clean ass kip up, Charlotte.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
And it's crazy too. Like it's crazy, like how strong her body size may not tell you like how strong she is. Like she's strong for a woman of her size.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have minded Charlotte if she wasn't, if she wasn't booked very, very freaking strongly like she's been for the last handful of years.
I think the last 7 years, if I'm not mistaken, too.
The last 7 years. Always in the title picture. Always the champion. Like,
I think there was a couple times where she actually talked about saying like she didn't like how she was being. I think she also
she even came out and said it. She didn't like how she was booked. Because she knew the fans would turn on her, and they did.
Look, as much as we hate Charlotte, but she was smart. Like she knew she was smart. Like where she knew about it.
I hate how they perceive her as though. They perceive her as a like narcissistic bitch. That's the problem.
But knowing that she doesn't want to be that way.
Even as a babyface, and she doesn't try to be that way in real life.
Yeah,
there was a clip that I saw on TikTok that made me respect the hell out of Charlotte.
Yeah,
she went up to a kid at a live event when she didn't have to and hugged the kid.
I mean,
hugged the goddamn kid.
Like, because first of all, like she's done. I mean, damn it. But yeah, it's just like the fact that she already acknowledges, like, look, the fact that I don't think she really says she hated being in the title picture, but in a way that, yeah, it's kind of ironic. The fact, looking back, I say, you know what, we get it now. Most of us do, anyways. But
yeah, and I get it. She's good in the ring. She can talk on the mic. Great. But don't push her heavily like this. Give the other women a chance.
I would say not make her to a job, but kind of just because she can definitely help out the women's division.
Title feuds. That's fine. That's totally fine if she did a non-title feud against somebody. But don't. Why is Elmo playing a piano on my screen?
That I guess it's like a new season of the Masked Singer or something like that.
Yep. Of course, someone pissed off Grouch, like usual.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like I don't hate Charlotte the person. She seems like a nice person.
Oh yeah.
Like in real life. But the way they perceive her as is like narcissistic a-hole.
Like kind of like she's like entitled to everything she gets. Even though,
and it's all WWE's fault.
Because I actually follow her on social media. Like she's super fucking happy. Like she's like this like happy-go-lucky person. Like you probably could hate.
She's a well person, on social media. So
it's
can't hate her.
God, just seeing Rhea just having that little bit of smirk on her face. Like I'm just excited for WrestleMania now, just to see her get her ass whooped because that's what I want. But I think that's what I think.
It's going to be in Providence, and I'm not going to be there because tickets are freaking ridiculous.
Well, and like we said, that's WWE for you in a nutshell.
Freaking greedy fucks.
1, 2, nope. But then again, though, why do I also have a feeling that she? Oh yeah, it's just her character is not great, I would say, but
her character is like narcissistic, even as a babyface.
Yeah, like, she has like a big ego in terms of her character work, but we sold, like she's the one kind of person like you could actually have an actual conversation with.
Yeah.
And it's crazy too, though. If you look back in 2003 when they actually showed her on like one episode of Raw, but her dad was still wrestling, it's like, what? That was like they showed someone showed a side by side of her now and then back in 2003. It's like,
yeah, they showed her. Then they showed her, her in 2008 at WrestleMania when her dad retired.
Yeah.
And to now, I'm like, what? What?
Like.
Oh, that would have been catastrophic if she landed wrong.
Yeah. Oh,
that would have blown out her knee or her ACL or Achilles.
Man,
jumping off the rope like that.
Sharp knife edge.
She landed on her feet from a high distance. I was scared there.
That's a sprained ankle waiting to happen.
That was either a sprained ankle, a torn Achilles, or busted knee.
And a fall away slam. I do have a feeling that I think Charlotte's definitely going to be putting. No, if that's the case, I think she's definitely putting over Rhea. I know that for a fact. They could be, and we get a spear.
Okay. A woman that lean should not be picking up Shotzi like that. How though? She is free.
Like I said, she is very. Even Rhea just snapped that fucking Michael Cole, man. That was funny as hell. And figure 8.
That's a beautiful spear. I gotta give her that too.
Hey,
see
shot step.
Her wrestling skills aren't bad.
It's just like
her character work.
Like I said, this is a lot of times too. Like if you just let her be herself, like kind of what she is, like how she is.
I love how Brie was like, "Hey,
she knows,
don't like you." I don't like Shotzi taking the fall every freaking week, though.
It's sad they don't have nothing for her.
They got nothing for her. She needs to leave the company.
Yeah, I think most of this women that have, if they have nothing for it, they just need to ask them
This is bad for Shotzi.
Oh, here comes Rhea. Now she's entering the ring as well with the microphone in hand. Okay, this is intriguing now.
Yeah, they need to get rid of Shotzi. Go somewhere else, Shotzi. This is not good for her career.
Dude, just man. Oh, she just calls Rhea a kid, and oh boy, that's
I mean, she is like
yeah, she ain't wrong.
Older than her, so I could see calling her a kid.
All right, what do you got to say, kid?
Hey, that one strand of hair on Charlotte's head is sticking up like alfalfa right now.
Yeah, like
watching you tonight, Charlotte, just reminded me exactly why I chose you after I won the Royal Rumble. But I see all your insecurities. But you know, you can wipe that smile off of your face. Because when I look into your eyes, I don't only see acceptance, but I see all your insecurities.
woo.
For WrestleMania, I'm gonna take the one thing that makes you feel so important. When I become the Smackdown Women's Champion.
Oh boy.
Bro, Charlotte looks intimidated. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Your improvement may be something that you're so proud of. But I have improved every single day of my life. Some people love me for it, others react negatively, but it's a fact. I wanted more.
At least she acknowledges that some people don't like her.
I will outwork anyone, male or female.
Oh, damn.
I will be better than everyone, male or female. Why don't they have why do they have intergender matches then?
Exactly, in other companies that actually are
If you're cutting a promo like that, you need to have an intergender match or something in the future.
Because I mean, we see intergender matches, even other promotions are actually fantastic to watch. Actually, they actually know how to put on good ones. But up next, we got the Usos coming out to the ring.
Why am I just now realizing that Rhea has a face tattoo?
Like, you didn't know that?
I did not see it before. For some odd reason.
Yeah.
The prodigal brother has returned.
Oh, jeez. This is... You're going to wait and see how this all turns out to be. But yeah, man, fuck, we're only almost 15 minutes away from the... Jeez, so before the show ends.
That's how good the show has been.
And plus what you can do with...
It flies by, man.
It's especially too, like you can actually fit some actually important stuff, especially now with WrestleMania being as crazy or being around the corner as close as it is. You know, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why advertise a place that's not in my state?
Wait, what is it?
Parties.
SmackDown has been actually been pretty good so far. I will give it that. Even though, let's be honest, with the last 2 to 3 weeks has been bad, I guess you could say.
I mean, last week was okay.
Last week wasn't really that bad, actually. It was actually pretty decent.
The week before was absolute garbage.
Yeah, and if you have not reached it, I think we actually barely got through a recast quickly on our one episode of this running podcast. It was just so terrible,
bro. We absolutely buried that SmackDown episode.
Oh yeah, Ned. No, Bray. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with him. I'm sorry, but
Bray's not a part of the SmackDown storylines because he's on Raw now because he's feuding with Bobby Lashley.
Even though a lot of except for one dude that doesn't. I can't wait. God, can we have Pink? God, I want to see Pink perform again for the Eagles again because that was actually fantastic.
It was.
No,
but we don't know what's going to happen in the future because we don't know what hands in the balance for the team.
Yeah, Juice. Yeah, me and Tyler were shocked. It's like, man, this early for Ray in the whole. But then again, it does make sense knowing that
this way. We were thinking of it this way. This is very telling because we think that he's going to retire after Mania.
Yeah, and it's that is fucking.
And that's nuts. I bet you amount of money. That's why they put him in.
And that's what Tyler said too. Like, even though he's active, I was like, this is way too soon.
Not really. Hold on. I'll explain. Let me explain, people. I feel like what's happened was he talked to Triple H or he talked to somebody else in the upper management that, look, I'm retiring after Mania. And they're like, okay, why don't we put you in the hole now? And Ray probably was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what probably happened.
Yeah. And Batista is going to be part of that. Hopefully that he's going to be, I think he's going to be part of this class too. And why not have a bittersweet for him, Batista, to bring that honor to Ray? It's not to me too. Even with their small rivalry after their feud that they had, it actually was not. I really liked that. So next week, Ray and Batista.
Yeah.
So next week,
right?
So I think so. I think when Batista had a heel turn that.
Yeah, because he was like, "You're supposed to be my friend." After he was beating him up.
Oh yeah. But now we got to Usos.
Yeah. And their faces going through at Mania.
Well, not just Rey Mysterio, John. Now, if John Cena does the same thing, then
that's going to hurt even more.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy because I think who was the first? Who was the first one? Was it Triple H? Was the first one to call it a career, or who was it? Out of our childhood to call it a career. I know Undertaker was the first. I would feel like would be the first one.
Undertaker was the first one.
Oh man!
And then a few months later, or no, I think it was the very same night. No, it was Taker first time.
Yeah.
And then the next year, it was Triple H. And
obviously for good reason.
It was, yeah.
Oh, man. This was so fantastic.
Good. This was so good on Monday, the way they booked that.
You can see that just the crowd's like in shock.
The crowd ought to be gasped at that fact. They really thought that him and Sammy were going to team up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think, but if Batista's going to go in there, I think he should be the first one to induct Ray.
Yeah, he should be the one because it's probably either going to be Batista or Edge.
Yeah,
one of those two. If Ray, remember in 02, Edge and Ray were a tag team.
Yeah,
for that 1 year.
In your city.
Got your bro back.
Now we're getting Sammy chats among the WWE universe.
For the big question of the night, of the whole week.
Man.
Yeah, they be like, Jay, why'd you do it? Why you do it?
Damn. Whatever, man. Okay, that's.
Why is he so hesitant still?
Like this. Okay, this is an interesting promo.
One of your family members' cars right down, you gonna give them a ride, right? Hey, they hungry, you might go grocery shop for them, right? Hey, light bill about to get cut off, you gonna cop that light bill, you gonna do anything for your family.
I mean, he does have a point.
Yeah, that is a good point. After all,
you do anything for your family.
Plus, I think also made sense too.
Because I had to. I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. I ain't had no choice. I never had a choice because he is my brother. He is my twin. He is my brother. He is my family, not you.
The damn guilt he got.
That is fantastic.
I don't know what I go through. You sit in the stands, you see your living room every week. Oh, they're great. Y'all don't know what I'm going through.
And Zayn. Oh man. Yeah, Jose. And obviously for good reason. At the same time, so. Well, I'd have a feeling Sammy's going to find a way to come through the crowd and whip their ass or something like that. And that's the Cody Rhodes. Oh, okay. Oh, and here comes Cody Rhodes apparently on Smackdown. And Eric actually brought up a good point. There's two more other guys that I think Ray has been very closely associated to. Chavo, even Dean Malenko could be an interesting case. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now Cody Rhodes is coming out.
Yeah, this is interesting now. Oh man, it's still surreal after WrestleMania that he's still has that gimmick in WWE. To me.
It's still baffling that a gimmick that he created in AEW is in WWE.
Yeah, that is.
With the song.
If you're going to talk about me, why don't you talk directly to me? You answer to Roman Reigns.
Oh, so they want to see us talk, but rather they want to see us fight.
I answer to them.
Oh shit! Cody's taking off the jacket.
We don't want to hear us talk. Sounds like we'd rather see us fight. Listen, Cody, you take one more step here, you ain't gonna make it to WrestleMania, son.
Sammy's here.
Because we're gonna put you on the shelf just like we did Sami Zayn.
Ooh, no, Bray's on roll, Chad. So Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes are wiping out the Usos. Why do I feel we're gonna get this could be a tag team match next week? And Cody's still fighting amongst the crowd. Oh man! And Sam. Oh, and like Cody Rhodes threw like a drinking and oh man! Hey, my boy Afakazi hitting up in the chat. What's good?
What's up?
I got you, Afakazi. And yeah. Okay, so that's gonna how we end off SmackDown. Got my boy. Yo, what up?
How are we?
I'm good. We're great.
Good, man. Good.
I forgot SmackDown was today, and I only just turned it off, and it's now finished.
Yeah.
Well, I got cable, so I can watch the replay. But
oh yeah,
how was the show?
Actually, it was really good. We had actually me and Tyra actually talked about this. It's kind of weird seeing LDF as baby faces now. It is kind of weird seeing that. And then earlier, and then Ray, so Ray will be the first inductee into the WWE class of 2023. So I mean, there was a lot going on with that.
Yeah, I feel like they're hinting that with a retirement. That's what I think.
And then next week, we're definitely getting Sheamus and Drew after that wonky finish, which he had a double pinfall. So yeah.
Yep.
Possibility though, we could definitely see that, and then that will set up. The question is, like, if KO's going to be a part of the problem or something like that. But yeah, so I think we're not that we're. Let's see.
I think we are
less than 3 weeks away.
Yeah, less than 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be
exciting times, right? We've got Mania coming up.
You got NXT Stand to Deliver. That's going to be interesting to see. Because I know Tyra joined me I guess at the middle part of NXT last week for NXT Roadblock, and towards the end, if you have not watched NXT, but yeah, our one of our good board members here at the All Star Sports Network as well, Rafi's part of it as well. But the ending to NXT Roadblock was fantastic. Roxanne, look, she pulled Shawn Michaels circa 1995, and it just was a fantastic. And you also had Braun Breaker, who had a match earlier in the show, called out Carmelo Hayes, who was not supposed to be scheduled that night for NXT, but I'm thinking thinking to myself, it might be Braun Breaker might get in the call up very soon after WrestleMania.
Yeah, he'll get the call up after Mania. So I think
I've seen Cameron Grimes and Braun Breaker are like the two names rumored getting the call up.
Yep.
Grimes, I don't know. I question how successful he would be at the next level. I mean, to me, he'd be nothing more than a mid-carder, if that. But I mean, Braun Breaker, you can't really miss with him.
You cannot.
I look forward to the day he turns heel.
Now that would be that would be great.
Yeah, I can see him being much like his uncle.
Yeah, but yeah, and then obviously just tonight was great.
Yep.
But outside of that, we don't look like what Raw is going to be holding because hopefully, like I said, Avocado, did you watch AEW Dynamite not AEW Dynamite, but did you watch Revolution?
I didn't order Revolution, so I didn't watch that. I did catch up with like a lot of what happened. I heard the Iron Man match was banger.
Fantastic.
And, I saw
that and the Texas Death match.
I saw the presser afterwards. I always enjoy the AEW presser.
Oh yeah, trust me, MGF at the presser was fucking fantastic. Bloody mess and eating pickles.
Yeah. Well, ever since the I guess brawl out, I guess the AEW pressers are kind of can't miss TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much. And I think also too, what I'm excited to see is AEW All Access. I'm very intrigued and would not be, I'm really excited to see what they're going to show like behind the scenes. It's like, of like how everything goes. And yeah, trust me, we've seen,
no, there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
and I think there's some Hall of Famers that are natural mid-carders. We've seen,
I'm not saying there is anything wrong with just being a mid-carder, but like,
I think realistically, Cameron Grimes, I could see that.
If I'm going to be honest, I see Cameron Grimes maybe kind of being brought in for a little bit and then getting lost in the shuffle. But hey, maybe he might be able to prove me wrong, but that's just
because the only reason why he may not get the quote unquote call up was because he had no story in front of us. Like, first of all, we seen Raw at the WrestleMania. Like, you can actually build stories after WrestleMania because you pretty much start fucking fresh after WrestleMania. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, and that's the thing, and that's sometimes that worries me with Braun Breaker too. Like, he's going because like that's sometimes what worries me with some of these NXT guys who get the call up most of the time. That's like that worries me.
Can I just address that comment after you finish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just want to give context. Like when I was talking about Braun Breaker, absolutely not. I do not expect him to be main event material. If he gets pushed to the moon from the start, especially
you fucked up.
You're setting him up for failure. You know what I mean? The fans are going to turn on him. Just like
mean, they're already and you can see it down in NXT. They're already turning on him
They're already turning on him. That's why I said, like, I cannot wait for the day. Like, in a few years' time, maybe if he proves to be ready sooner than that. But I'm not saying right away. It's not the good move to push him to the moon straight off the bat if he comes onto the main roster.
And like you said, just build him up.
Give him some time. Build him up. And when the day comes when he's ready to take that next step,
pull the trigger.
He's going to be
because the dude's got world champion written all over him.
Yeah,
like you cannot tell me if you don't tell me otherwise, then I don't know what the hell you're seeing. I really don't, because I mean, look, I know his uncle. Well, let's be real. Oh Jesus, it is hard to fucking not talk bad shit about his uncle because holy crap, that is botch.
One of the greatest heels of all time.
Greatest heels, but the dude fucking botches like shit.
Scott Steiner.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, but his dad was actually really entertaining. I will say.
Well, you got to remember, like, a lot of like his heel work was when he was in the older side of his career. I mean, during their prime, like in terms of wrestling ability, when they were in their prime, the Steiner brothers, they were two of the technically the best pro wrestlers in the game in the late 80s, mid 90s. You know what I mean? Like it was when they got a bit older when Scott started to transition his character and started leaning towards more the heel side of things. He wasn't quite the wrestler of old, but still in terms of heel work, one of the best of all time.
Oh yeah, you ain't wrong. And yeah, and trust me, because I do want to see Carmelo, because if you looked at the end of Vengeance Day, it's kind of clear and obvious, I think, that Carmelo is going to be the next guy to run NXT. I say give him about I wanted to be honest, give Carmelo Hayes with the title, give him about like a year, 1 or 2 years, or at least a year and a half with the title, and then give him the call with the following WrestleMania. Because I mean, I feel like the dude, like, if you just like just throw him up on the main roster, and like you said, you're pretty much setting up that dude up in the same kind of same boat as Braun. You know, get like
Johnny got what is his name? Johnny
Gargano.
Yeah, these guys that come up and they just get lost in the shuffle, despite them having talent, especially from a technical wrestling perspective. You see it time and time again when they get the call up, they get lost in the shuffle, and then they get knocked right back down to NXT, or they.
I mean, look at Apollo Crews. I mean, he's actually doing really well for himself, going back down to NXT. You know, Grayson Waller, as much as I know a lot of people hate his guts on screen, but you know, it's really oh man, just him and that you know, that Grayson Waller effect. It's like, man, I'm thinking to myself, Sean, don't make that mistake of coming out of retirement. But now at the W5, we got Johnny Gargano coming back to fight Grayson Waller. And I feel like actually, you know what? Then again, I think there was a bit of story behind. I think when Gargano was down there, I think there's a bit of a rivalry between those two. I think when Gargano was down there,
was there any Bray Wyatt stuff on this episode?
No, Bray Wyatt's on Raw because he's actually kind of feuding with Bobby Lashley,
right.
And
he's a guy I'm kind of getting like, you know, a little tired of. I mean, it's getting a bit long-winded for my liking. It's like,
yeah, I'm with you, and it's sad. And I love Bray Wyatt to death.
Can you just reveal Uncle Howdy already? Can you just like?
Can we just like? It's time for the payoff. I mean, think about it. You already got the pay. You got the payoff of, you know, the different separate storyline within the bloodline with with the Usos and Sami Zayn. You got that already going, but why had not pulled the trigger on Uncle Howdy? Because we know that's already fucking. It's ridiculous, but regardless, man. I mean, NXT though, I actually been seeing a lot of praise for Meiko Satomura down at NXT. A lot of people are like, it's just like the fact it's crazy that she's only 43 and she can still kill it with some of these youngsters down in NXT. Because me and Tyler, I mean, like I said, Tyler has you know, have a hard time issues with getting in NXT, but there's a couple on the, and especially the women's division that we're very highly on. One is Sol Ruka, because let's be real, like the dude, she's got one of the sweetest finishes, the Soul Snatcher. Like, how could you not hate that finishing move out of Sol Ruka? And I think Zoe Stark's another one I'm very highly on as well. But it's just, but yeah, so that's kind of where NXT, in terms of the product wise, each weekly basis isn't terrible, but it could be a lot better with better writing. And
what about Impact? Do you watch Impact?
Honestly, not really.
Tell you what, like a lot of people overlook Impact. I've always been a big Impact guy. I tell you, my favorite tag team at the moment is the ABC Club. You know, Chris Bay and Ace Austin.
Ace Austin, yeah,
tearing things up, and they just won the world title away from the Motor City Machine Guns, deservedly so. So that's some of the hip hop happenings over in Impact. I'm still high.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to catch an Impact episode here and there because most of the people, they only have the Access TV channel. And that's kind of where the issue lies sometimes.
I had to get Impact Plus. You pay a yearly subscription, then you can watch all their stuff. Like,
and especially, I used to have back then, and actually watch the old ones. You know, when Lance Archer was still there, or known as Lance Hoyt. I think people tend to really forget. Yeah. Prime Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels,
AJ Styles in his wrestling prime.
Oh man,
those were the days, guys.
You also had early, not just from that. I mean, you also had like Jimmy Wayne Yang when he was in there. What the hell?
Joe. Who was it? Yes, he used to be at Jerry Lynn. That's it.
Jerry Lynn.
He was there. Low Key was there. I mean, they had a
dude. Low Key for the longest time. The dude's been such an underrated wrestler for the longest time. Even when MLW Fusion was on Fight TV, I used to watch the living shit out of that because him and Selena De La Renta were a perfect pairing. With him, Low Key and Selena De La Renta, who used to be his manager for MLW Fusion before they kind of did like a. I guess it's almost like a rebrand. I guess you could say. Yeah,
it was more so a rebrand. They ditched the Fusion name and they're MLW Underground now.
Yeah,
because they kind of fused. They basically did was they kind of fused Lucha Underground and MLW into one show.
Yeah, Lucha Underground, man. I'm surprised how long that shit didn't last because that was actually really entertaining for what it was.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
I remember Melina from not Melina. Who was that? There was that chick from WWE. Like she was only on NXT, the female version, and she wasn't quite successful with the WWE. Then when she went over to Lucha Underground, and she was actually really successful. She was hot as.
Oh, hang on.
Latina chick. I forgot her name. I'm gonna Google it.
Are you talking about Ivelisse?
Oh God, She was like the manager.
Ivelisse was never WWE.
No, the manager. Who the fuck was it? Oh, I'm drawing a blank now.
I'm drawing a blank. I know
that's even tough because when I'm thinking of like, I remember Ivelisse was on Lucha Underground for a good portion of it. Same with Diamante is another one that I can think of. Are you talking about that? Oh God, I know she. Are you talking about the one who managed? Oh, what the fuck's his name? He had a bit of a rivalry with Pentagon Jr. Can't think of his fucking name. God, I have not watched. That is strong. That's driving me up a goddamn wall.
I'm Googling it right now. I'll find it.
Because I cannot think of it for the life of me. Like, that is just fucking ridiculous. It's like, a manager, a Latino.
Katarina.
That's who the fuck her name. Couldn't think of her fucking name.
Maxine from WWE.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. She was so fine. She still is, but
does Sophia Cromwell is who you're talking?
Really good work in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, it's just God. Me and Tyler, like, we're so sick of the triple M at this point. Like,
dear God, you know what she was in, dude. Now I know who you're talking about. You know who she was in?
Oh,
remember when they repackaged freaking that pirate dude and they made that whole freaking relationship shit where they had like an incest relationship storyline with him and Katarina?
Oh, jeez.
Paul Burchill and her.
See, I would never would have guessed.
And they were brother and sister, and they had an incest storyline.
I don't think they were.
Katarina was her.
Sure, I don't think it was her. I think it was someone else. It was a different, like that chick with the English accent.
English accent. Because I looked up Katarina and it was her.
I don't see anything on her Wikipedia about it.
That was Impact Wrestling Katarina. Okay, never mind.
I forgot about Paul Burchill, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. That's the one.
Yeah, I don't think it was her, man. I don't think it was.
No, it's not her. I looked it up wrong.
In WWE, she was on that. You remember that when NXT used to be like a show where they were doing like little challenges and then the winner would win NXT before.
Oh yeah, before they became what it is now.
Yeah. So Maxine was part of the first rendition where it was the female, where it was like it had CM Punk's wife. That's where she
AJ
Lee and the other chick who ended up winning, who was actually an alternate. Got it, Caitlin. That's it. Caitlin was an alternate who ended up winning the show.
Dude, she looks. Yo, have you seen what Caitlin?
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Now,
yeah,
all right, never mind.
She's looking a little different now, but like back in the day, she used to be.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That butt tattoo just does it for me.
But she's been killing it though, man. It's kind of crazy though, man. It's just.
Oh, she's an actress now.
Yeah. No, it's well, Carly Perez, or known as Maxine or Katarina from or Katrina.
That naturally.
I looked up Katarina and it came up Paul Burchill's lover. But it was a different.
Yeah, different one. But Carly Perez, like
all right.
I felt like she.
Mil Muertes, that was his fucking name. I couldn't think of his freaking name. Mil Muertes. Because I mean, she always carry that fucking stone around. It's like, who the fuck? Then, because I haven't really watched Lucha.
You know what that stone was, dude?
What's that?
She resurrected wrestlers with that in storyline. She resurrected wrestlers. I'm looking this shit up right now.
Right now, she's with Major League Wrestling.
She's with Major League Wrestling, but she also has she does like movies and stuff on the side, or TV shows on the side.
Yeah, well,
you're talking about Carly Perez.
Yeah, and like you said too, like oh man, she actually has the one accomplishment. And it's not a good one. She actually got the Wrestler Observer Newsletter worst worked match of the year in 2010 against Kaylan on October 19th in NXT.
Yeah, like, look, she wasn't the best wrestler, but like that was when she was still green. You know what I mean? But like even in that TV show rendition of NXT, I saw potential in her with her look and her promo ability. And sure enough, when she went to Lucha Underground, they were able to utilize her to her strengths, and she was able to show her character, personality.
Oh yeah, I thought she was entertaining. Actually,
she did fantastic. So,
because she's the one. She was one of the reasons why actually when I rewatched when it was on Tubi TV, Mil Muertes was one of my number one favorites. Even though Vampiro, yes, I do have a little bit of nostalgia for WCW. Yes, granted, yeah. Well, let's be real. Vampiro was let's be real, on the wrong side of WCW in the early 2000s. Well, before the dying days of it, I should say. But you know, Lucha Underground. If you looked at some of the roster, they had some really underrated wrestlers though. At that point, you know, you had Pentagon Jr., you know, Aerostar. I think people tend to forget how talented Aerostar really was. Drago was one of them.
There for a little while.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio was at one point. Chavo, the Blue Demon or Blue Demon, I think is how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And yeah, it's just like
I think Swerve Strickland was there for a time.
Yeah, Killshot.
Swerve was there. Ricochet was there for a time. Yeah. You had Santos Escobar that was there.
Yep.
For a while.
And actually killed it really killed it in Lucha Underground. You had John Morrison at one point with Talia Valkyrie at one point.
Yeah, he was Johnny Mundo, and then that started the whole 1,000 last names thing.
Yeah, and that lack of crap, basically. But man, though,
he started that early in WWE. He was calling himself Johnny Nitro and Johnny whatever.
Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, and he had
WWE and he carried that over.
A Johnny Mercury, a white man with dreads. I still can never get that picture out of my head. Johnny, like Mercury with fucking dreads. What the hell? That is weird to me. Just looking back.
Yep, and then he got his face busted open by the Hardys.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and that was not good. That was when the Hardys did a spot where they like his face was like here and then like one of the Hardys did like a leg drop off the top rope onto the ladder, which gave it like a lever effect, and it just went right up.
Oh yeah. They busted his face open.
It was a bad spot. I remember seeing him like, you know, rolling around and like holding his face and just blood going everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It was brutal.
And to be quite honest, though, I mean, the worst thing I've ever done was sit myself through, let's be real, the reboot of ECW in 2006. Whoa, boy. Oh, man. That was.
It's a bad idea. You know it's a bad idea from the first episode when they had a freaking zombie out there.
I was just like what? I'm thinking to myself, like, this has Vince McMahon written all over it.
Well, the reason they did that was, remember, like, when ECW got a TV deal, they got a deal with the Sci-Fi Channel. So to try and cater to that, they had to kind of shoehorn in something.
Yeah, that was you could have that segment could have been a lot better if you did I don't know how you could do that properly without fucking it up, but hold it.
Something better.
Or the worst thing that the company could have done is have zombies as lumberjacks. Who remembers that was a thing?
That was to promote a movie for Netflix.
Oh my god, that's not just that too. You had the zombie. You had Jesus Christ, I can't believe I so fucking remember this. Kelly's the fucking stripper, and that whole boy.
Yeah, they had Kelly strip on TV. They literally had Kelly strip on TV on a weekly basis before they went PG.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like,
and there was some I will say there were some underrated wrestlers I actually really liked in 2006 ECW. Kevin Thorne, I actually really enjoyed watching him from time to time. Wasn't that bad. Just like because for me, I never really looked at never liked the full blood at times. I just think it just never.
Bro, you know who I liked? You know who I feel was criminally underrated?
Who is that?
Elijah Burke.
Oh my god,
underrated.
Yeah, that's another guy.
Did you see his work in Impact?
Oh, his Impact.
Oh my god, they screwed him up.
Yeah,
they screwed him up. And the thing is, it was because he came out as bisexual that they screwed him up.
No, you're talking
So-
about
Oh, that's Orlando Jordan. All right, never. No,
yeah,
he was
Elijah
working.
Burke.
No, that's a different guy.
Elijah
All right, Elijah Burke. Yeah, his work was too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Elijah Burke.
he actually did well in Impact, and then that's when he went back to WWE.
If I'm not mistaken,
Impact-
God, what did he go by in Impact?
Somebody's echoing.
I think it might be Tyler.
Hold on, let me go back.
You know, Orlando Jordan was actually brought when Hogan took the reins over Impact, which was a terrible move, and then brought in all his buddies, and Orlando Jordan was one of them.
Oh yeah,
Elijah Burke. Yeah, he was actually he the best portions of his career was actually in Impact.
dude, he actually had some really good work in Impact.
Yeah, he killed it.
Good.
But another guy, yeah, you good. Another guy I liked was unfortunately he didn't really make it the way he did in Impact was Monty Brown. You remember him? The Alpha Male?
Monty Brown.
He was called Marcus when he went to ECW. He was called Marcus Corvon, and he amounted to nothing. But in Impact, when he was Monty Brown, he was actually really good.
Oh God,
Rob, you don't know the Pounce?
The Pounce.
No, I don't remember that. That was the one thing I don't remember about
Will
that.
be tumultuously taken out by the Pounce. Period.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
I don't
was
remember.
gold on the mic, man. He was really good, and he had a good look.
Oh, man.
When he went to ECW, they just didn't utilize him.
Really, yeah. And it's like it's crazy just how much. It's granted. I mean, 2000 wrestling that from the late night, from like I said, from like the mid to late 90s, to almost like the early 2000s was a fucking wild. Because me and Tyler did a one pay-per-view review of WrestleMania 2000. Oh boy,
Dear God,
that was
God.
Oh my God,
WrestleMania 2000.
Never again.
Which one?
WrestleMania 2000. That was in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Or in Anaheim, actually, I should say. That was
that was like the fatal four-way between Rock, Austin.
Yeah, that was the main event.
I think that was the only match that saved that show because that was just, oof. Oh man,
that was an interesting time because, like, I guess when WCW folded, there was a huge power vacuum of all these promotions trying to, get that number 2 spot, so to say, because WWE had just pretty much taken over the top role, and Impact was probably the one who tried the hardest to try and.
And that was a bad idea, and for trying to compete with them.
Well, it was back when they tried to go all in. That was when Hogan was brought in, but when they actually found their niche when back in between that period of 2004 to 2008 when they had with those guys we're talking about, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles.
He had a really stacked X division too back in the day
in
too.
Their wrestling prime, Frankie Kazarian, Kurt Angle, Christian.
Kurt. Who remembers that?
They had a very, very good product. It wasn't until Hogan came aboard with Bischoff, tried to change
pretty much just killed the company already.
Pretty much killed every bit of momentum that the company.
Because I'm thinking to myself, looking at Impact now, like, what if Bischoff and Hogan didn't come? Like, I think Impact could have been successful nowadays.
They would have been. Like I remember when it all went down. They actually were booking international tours. I actually booked tickets to go see Impact because they were coming to Australia. But before that, they went to the UK and they had a very, very successful tour over there where they were selling out the arenas. You know what I mean? I was watching Impact and they were having full houses, much like AEW. But then that's when they thought it was Dixie Carter was in charge, and she was like, "All right, well, we've got a lot of momentum. We'll bring in Hogan. We'll bring in Bischoff. We'll let them take the reins, and then we'll run."
Knowing that was a bad idea waiting to happen, and I mean, looking back, even though, like, I feel like for me, in terms of the Impact town that was super underrated as hell, was Shark Boy. I loved Shark Boy.
But do you remember when Hogan came in? He was like, instead of pushing the younger guys like the TNA Impact,
division, they pushed the old
washed up nasty boys and putting them over guys like Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off a lot.
Having guys like,
and I love the nasty boys. Don't get me wrong.
Guys like himself and all these older has-beens taking over the show, which was a terrible idea. My only thing that I liked, the only one that I liked that he brought in was Ken Anderson.
Ken Anderson. and it's crazy too. Actually, this is interesting. That Tyler actually showed me too. Like they actually had plans from in 2007 for him to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Like a lot of people tend to forget about that, and it's like, oh, we had to like quick change plans. It's like what? It's like there's a lot of history that could have been a lot different if it weren't for like different. I don't think because Tyler, remember like he had to put. Or I think he had like
he won Money in the Bank. He won Money in the Bank initially, and then he got hurt before SmackDown taping, and then they had to call an audible and have Edge pin him for the case.
Yeah, and that
it was actually remember well, hear me out. So that was the rumor, but then he put that to bed. Like when he got fired in between him going to Impact. He put a video on Twitter of him just going.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Just, it was like a silent kind of message to say his hands are fine. It actually came out later on that like Randy Orton kind of gotten the higher ups.
Yeah, the little backstage politicking
saying that the guy was unsafe and like he's not ready for the big time, and then that ended up killing his push, and then it ended. Turned out he got pushed out of the WWE going into Impact, and Impact were able to utilize and push him out and let him be all he can be without any filters and that.
Yeah, that was after he had returned and apparently he had injured Randy one time in a match on Raw.
And I think
and Randy got angry because he was a cocky a-hole at the time.
Yeah,
he's just dangerous.
Suplex dropped him on his neck.
Yeah, and I think
it didn't seem that dastardly, but like you can see on the footage when he did the move, he kind of landed on his neck a little bit. And
that was a bit of a weird landing.
Went like this in Ken Anderson's direction because he was legitimately pissed off about the move. But I don't know, like I've seen worse botches in professional wrestling.
But you have to give Ken Anderson way worse. The dude was fucking entertaining as hell on the microphone. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Yeah, he was.
But it's like I think, and that's just going to Impact though. Actually, really was actually very good in Impact for a good period, and it's crazy too. Like and it's kind of what means, and looking at nowadays, like we seen some guys. I mean, look at Drew McIntyre when he first came in 2009 was green as goose shit. Left in what do you leave 2010
2014 something like that.
2014. It was 2014 because he was in that whole 3MB faction.
Oh good lord!
But then he left, made his bones on the indie circuits, predominantly in Impact, and then they ended up bringing him back. And
and ever since then, it's kind of crazy, like how much
go, man.
And it's just crazy looking back at from 09 to 14. It's just like that was actually Drew, and now seeing him now, it's just like damn.
Do you remember the promo he had with? Kevin Owens, I think it was one of Triple H's first Raws at the helm, and that promo.
That was
where Drew McIntyre was like, I was the chosen one, but then they fired me. I had to go and make my bones on the indie circuit. I didn't call them; they called me to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a really one of the best.
That was the promo for him, man. Promo.
And for
oh my god.
And like I said, I know people really don't really watch NXT, and obviously last week on Roadblock, the one promo that had it, or the show before Roadblock, was Gigi Dolan. We actually found and we come to find out she actually says herself like she is a gypsy. That's like what? What did that? I didn't even fucking know that. Yeah, but she grew up in that gypsy life, and she actually had that, and we actually got to saw the real side of Gigi Dolan on NXT television. It's like what the hell? But yeah,
how she escaped, how her and her brother ran away from home because of her mom, and it was oh my god.
I mean,
I'll tell you one thing I didn't like about that pay-per-view was the women's championship match. What's the champion's name?
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I only saw the tail end of that, and then how they had her like carried out of the ring, and then they I thought they overblew that a bit, like being that it was all a work, you know what I mean? Like
they tried to pull Shawn Michaels in 1995, but
like Booker T coming in the ring, and then like Shawn Michaels coming over, and like escorting her out on the stretch. I don't know. To me, that was just too much.
Yeah, no, they did. They kind of. I will say they did overdo it a little bit.
Yeah,
I would say
they definitely overdid it.
They
Definitely,
just did what they did with Montez Ford. When during the
the elimination chamber. I thought that was actually was a really good way to
shoulders and carried him out. That would have been sufficient. You didn't need to go the whole 9
like
yards.
At least you give us an idea of kind of on the quote unquote state that she's in.
It was just so dramatized.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was no reason. But I would say the match itself was actually really good. I will say, Mitara, the match was really good with her and Mako Satomura. There was instances where I thought Mako was going to fucking upset Roxanne Perez. There was been some moments, but Roxanne, because we have a couple, I could say some challenges that come our way. Tiffany Stratton's one of them. Well, let's be real, because before me and Tyra kind of talked about this, when she was her mic skills, she was like damn, like nails on the chalkboards. It's like damn. Yeah, and who else am I thinking of? Cora Jade's another one that's coming after her because there's a bit of a storyline there between those two. Who else can I think you could take the belt off for her? Maybe Alba Fire if you're lucky enough, but I don't think there's there's nothing there. But and it's crazy too. Me and Tyra actually talked about this once before, because with I could say before the Alba Kaylee Ray and Isla Dawn kind of paired up. It's like they had storyline wise beef with each other back in NXT UK, and we said, if you can't beat them, then join them. And ever since then, it's kind of really helped. It's kind of been intriguing to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been. Look, the women's division. And actually, and there's another thing me and talked about too. During the Royal Rumble, you heard the women from NXT actually get a fucking pop. More than the main roster. Zoe Stark. Who else was? Indy Hartwell got a fucking pop in the Royal Rumble. Who else came from NXT in the Women's Royal Rumble?
Roxanne Perez got a pop.
She got a pop. The main roster, dead fucking silent.
It was like 3 NXT women came out to get a pop. The entire main roster women's division out there, nothing.
The only one I'm invested in is Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley,
I don't care about. I really don't.
And that's a problem. And that is a huge problem for the division.
She doesn't do
it. Yeah. Most of us we feel the same way on Bianca Belair. And
she's starting to get stale on us too.
You know what I would like? I would like for her and Montez Ford to turn heel as a power couple. You know what I mean?
You know what? I would not be opposed to that.
I think that would be very
because Bianca has actually come out. She did say more than a few times, like she does want to be, in a way, be part, have it be a tag team with her husband. I'm thinking, be a heel. Exactly. That's a perfect opportunity.
MVP, bring him in as part of the new and improved Hurt business. Have Montez Ford be the guy who's the face of the Hurt business, much like Bobby Lashley was. You know what I mean? I think that would be enough to push him to the start.
Because we've looked at that elimination chamber said enough. Like the dude is just a star waiting in the wings to be made.
They just need to pull the trigger.
They have to, because
the dude is a bona fide star.
The dude can.
He can go. He speaks well. He's got a great look.
Even though the fact that he goes to a high pitched voice is kind of fucking funny as hell, but that's besides the point. But
if he was to be serious, he's only
you could actually take him more serious and build him to be what you
give him that heelish kind of look that he had, when he came out with the black jacket for the elimination chamber.
Yeah,
put him with MVP and just push him to the stars.
Because MVP knows how to build stars. Think about it. Yeah. Bobby Lashley, let's be real, for the longest time, it wasn't really much start until he got paired with MVP. Look at Shelton Benjamin or Cedric Alexander. They've been fucking floundering in the mid card for God knows how long till MVP came along, and look where they are now.
Bobby Lashley doesn't need the Hurt business as much as I would like it to happen. He doesn't need them anymore. But a guy like Montez Ford,
it's perfect,
the perfect fit, and I think would be the perfect move to be able to have him take it to the next level and shoot him to the stars. You know what I mean?
I agree. Damn, it's just like You know, it's like all of us, we want to at least see something happen with Montez, because I think, look, we know that the Street Profits are a good tag team, sure. But I think if you're talking about who's going to be the next star out of the two, it's definitely Montez. The dude just has it all. And no disrespect to Angelo, but just I think Montez, I think, has it much more than Angelo Dawkins. And that's
Dawkins doesn't have in my personal opinion, doesn't have that look,
that charisma.
Montez Ford, he just oozes it.
He just oozes stardom right all over. I think he's kind of the way that this is kind of the way I can see, you know, how Carmelo Hayes is down in NXT. That kind of guy. You know, not gonna lie though, I think having him with Trick Williams by his side, not kind of my thing. But I mean, I guess it's working down in NXT, but that's just the way that I've seen it, and you know, and the fact that now we're seeing, and you know, and me and Tar actually talked about this throughout the stream too, was if Ray passes the torch to his son, because Tyler said he's going to be an emotional mess when Ray passes the torch, and so does John Cena. That's Tyler's good.
If they both retire, I'm done.
Like, yeah,
my emotions are gonna be wrecked
because it's like
Rey Mysterio and John Cena.
Yeah, because Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, if they both retire on one night, I'm done.
Because it's like,
you know, when I think about it, like, you know, sorry to interrupt, like it would be very fitting for WrestleMania to be the passing of the torch, like.
Oh,
John
I agree.
It would be, yeah.
Because think about it, if I'm not mistaken, too, John Cena won the first, his first championship on WrestleMania.
His first title that he's ever won was WrestleMania 20 against Big Show. It was the U.S. title.
Yeah, and before let's be real, before he brought that ugly ass spinner, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Right. But thank you, JBL. As much as I know we hate your fucking guts, but I mean,
he threw that sucker in the trash and burnt it. I'm happy about that.
But yeah, it's like how fit, like you said, it's going to be very well fitting for Austin Theory, because let's be real, the dude, he's another guy I could see you could push, and I think they're doing it the right way, because I think, let's be real, I know that Phil Cash, and I know. Looking back at it, I know everybody was pissed off about it, but I knew I kind of feel like we knew where they were going with that. I think they were going to try to. I see someone like a revamp of Austin Theory,
character.
But ever since then, I mean, the dude screams stardom.
He's been on fire. It was the best. To be honest, I think it was the best thing to happen to him, to lose the suitcase, to lose the whole selfies and all that kind of character that, like, Vince McMahon's version of Austin Theory, for me, pales in comparisons to what
Triple H is doing with him,
of what Austin Theory can be, and I think the current version of Austin Theory, just
even though despite John Cena buried his ass on the mic, but that's a whole but I mean, the fact, and I will say this too, I did like that little bit of jab that Austin Theory says, like, I'm not going anywhere, like your bald spot. I was like, damn, are we still going to be poking fun at that? I was like,
but that was weak in comparison to what Cena said minutes before, and he's like burying his whole damn life.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, even not just for WWE wise. Even I don't know if you watched AEW before, or I think before Revolution. The promo by Bryan Danielson, and just shut MJ.
MJF didn't say shit. And then you have Bryan Danielson just going off for like 10 minutes straight.
And then pretty much they had the censor, I'm going to kick your effing head, get your head effing kicked. And it's like, oh. I thought, did my audio just go out? I was like, oh, they just sent. He dropped a huge
F. Rick Ross can say it, I guess,
I guess so.
Remember when he came out and said, use a big.
Oh, yeah. But I guess in a way, I mean, there's certain exceptions to how loud, I guess. I don't know. But knowing that we saw, after Revolutions, like, say, like, damn right, say, I'm going home. And people kind of took that as, that was interesting to say the least. It's like, is he going to be written off TV for a while? Because I don't think he's going to be hanging it up anytime soon.
He's teasing his ROH return.
Oh, you know what? I've never thought of that. That'd be an interesting.
Going back to his original roots, because remember, that was where he came up and made his bones in Ring of Honor. He was like one of the Ring of Honor originals.
Oh, yeah.
But just going back to what you were saying about the passing of the torch, we were talking about John Cena and Theory. Rey Mysterio, I mean, let's face it, he's been the face of lucha wrestling for the last 2-3 decades, and WWE specifically have struggled to find that next lucha guy to pass the torch on to.
Because if I'm not mistaken, before Ray came on, that was they didn't actually have one, if I'm not mistaken, too, before Ray came along. In
you had Alberto Del Rio being the next most successful lucha wrestler in the last 2.5 decades. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank. Can you guys?
But, I mean, you still had Psychosis at one point. You had
yeah, but I'm talking about a guy who's in that main event face.
You really didn't have much to work with at that point.
Be the face that because Mexico, that's one of their
they take wrestling down in Mexico seriously. That's the reason why you see guys like what am I thinking? I can't think of it. Triple A. You also had I can't think of any fucking names down in AAA. But you had Pentagon and Phoenix come from AAA. I mean, without say a guy like Rey Mysterio, there'd be no Pentagon or something like that. Because you said, Rey Mysterio is the one who kind of paved the way to what Lucha Libre wrestling, especially here in the States.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they haven't found that next guy to pass the torch. They've been trying to find it. They tried to find it with Sin Cara. They tried to find it with all these other. Who was that little guy that came in? Lucha.
Oh, you got Caluso. You had Grand Metal League.
You know what I mean? A few other guys that they just they
Lindsay Dorado.
They just, you know what I mean? They pale in comparison
to what Rey Mysterio
means to lucha wrestling on that mainstream platform that the WWE.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It'd be nice for who's that guy, the Mexican guy that he kind of gave it to, the leader of the LDF?
Oh, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to be Rey Mysterio, but it'd be nice to see him kind of passing the torch, so to say, and possibly maybe if he can run with it and be that guy who can be the face of lucha wrestling for the WWE in the mainstream.
Now that would match I would definitely want to see is lucha. If you want to have like a true retirement match, have Santos Escobar be the guy to to carry on the legacy of Rey Mysterio. Because Rey Mysterio's been around for over 20 years. I mean, the dude's done so much.
Around forever. I mean, his body's starting to break down. And
you could see in some of his matches, you could see his age is finally catching up to him. And I guess you could make the same way with Dom. I mean, look, I know Dom's kind of still raw in some areas, but the dude's let's be real, top of
he's one of the best parts of Raw in my opinion.
You ain't wrong. Because the dude,
before he joined Judgment Day, I couldn't stand the guy.
Yeah, none of us could.
He wasn't good in the ring. He wasn't confident, or he wasn't.
He just didn't come off as
He seemed like a product of just being Rey Mysterio's son. You know what I mean?
Since
I would dare say even Logan Paul had more. Logan or Jake Paul had more
Logan
ability than Logan is a better technical wrestler than Dominic Mysterio. I mean, his buckshot lariat is a thing of beauty. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, you ain't wrong.
It's good to see Dom find his niche and find his confidence. And
the fact
in my opinion,
tonight,
be one of the best parts of watching
speaking of Dom, he pulled out a fucking 2005 reference with the late Eddie Guerrero. It's like, damn.
What did he say? He said,
damn.
Eddie Guerrero is the father.
I think that was what it is.
He was like, I wish Eddie was my father. I go,
no.
But it kind of brings the whole storyline as well, kind of full circle, that all the trauma that he went through then. I mean, it's all kayfabe, but the trauma he went through,
it's a good full circle.
Has come back to kind of, get involved with how he is now and bring and that resentment he has to his father, you know what I mean? So me and Taro actually, before, was it Clash of the Castle? He had that heel turn. Before that, it's
no, it was during Clash of the Castle that he had that turn.
Because we actually talked about that. At some point, this kid's got to turn heel because his face run is not doing it for me. But
remember they were teasing it with Rhea Ripley. They Rhea Ripley.
Even though me and Tara do crack a lot of jokes sometimes between those two.
The cane down and he ended up giving the cane over to Rhea. That was kind of the teaser for it, and then
I remember. Yeah, that was actually that was interesting. But the fact that they pulled it, and I thought they actually did a really good job pulling the heel turn. I think at the right possible time to do it. And it's funny that the fact that it's especially come full circle of how Eddie turned heel. That same stiff clothesline, I was like, damn, they really throwing that reference back.
And
but
also, look at Dom's haircut.
Pull it.
Reminds you of Hewletti, huh?
Yeah,
reminds you of Hewletti.
Yeah, with the mullet.
Yeah, and look, and Dom's got better on the mic. And I mean, he's actually done very well. I mean, because you have guys that, and even Rhea, and you had put him in a group that has experience being a heel character. Finn Balor for most of it, as Damian Priest as Punishment Martinez from his ROH days. I think probably tend to forget to really sleep on. He has a really good work down in Ring of Honor. Rhea, even though it's kind of crazy now, if you look back what she was before she because she was, well, let's just say every wrestling's worst, I say thirst trap, actually you could say, because it's holy crap, because like went from I guess you could say a smiling, happy-go-lucky type of girl before it to be a badass ass whooper.
Yeah.
But
we can legitimately hang with the men.
That's saying something. That's saying something.
2 decades that I think we never legitimately, you know what? I wouldn't be mad seeing her hanging with the guys, and she has.
I would not be opposed to the
power,
I mean, shit. I mean, they pretty much compared to this generation's China, basically the way that she's kind of been built. And they ain't wrong. I mean, you definitely see the similarities. And hell, she's doing Australia very fucking proud from Adelaide. And you gotta look.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. And I knew you're gonna like that. But it's crazy too. And Grayson Waller, another guy, another great. Well, let's be real. One of them, comes off as a complete fucking douchebag. But I do just love just his character work. It's just. You gotta love these Aussie wrestlers, man. I just love how they come off. As I know, because like I said, I really never got a chance to see any good Australian wrestlers, but seeing like a guy like Grayson Waller or someone like a Rhea Ripley, I like what I see. I like the talent
that guy in AEW is part of the what's his name? Forgot his name.
Oh fuck!
He used to be in WWE. It's actually Rhea Ripley's boyfriend.
Oh, Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy, yeah.
Okay. God, I don't know why I forget. I can't believe there was a lot of times I forget he's even there. Let's be real. But I mean, not gonna lie, man. House of Black's just been fucking killing it since winning those. And
Tony Storm is another Australian.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah. Even though they have her builder from New Zealand, but. So, that's right. I forgot she was from Australia. That was
so. New Zealand, Australia. But with Rhea Ripley, I like that she makes me proud that she's Australian. But even if she wasn't, to me, it's just another layer of why I like her. It's not a main reason why I like her. I just legitimately I like her work. I like the character. I like the way she, she's a good technical wrestler too. To me, she's got the full package. She's got she's got to win at Mania.
Especially too, if you looked at it, from her time and even when I watched her on the Mae Young Classic, she was green. You could tell me, but ever since her slowly becoming what she is now during her time from NXT. Now, granted, yes, I mean there was where we had some. I'd never had issues with her, but just. Well, when Charlotte came down there, that's where I had drew issues 3 years ago. But knowing that, like you said, I mean, and also too, ever since and we started talking about this too on the show, it's ever since she joined Judgment Day, Edge kind of saved her career in a way, and actually kind of built to, I would say discover a different side of her, something that we want to see something fresh, and that's kind of what we're getting.
All 4 of them. You could say the same for all 4 of them, because
that is true.
Every one of them was stale. Dominic Mysterio was stale. Even Finn Balor was getting
I love Finn Balor fucking
going nowhere on the main roster.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest. I mean, he's had a new lease on life. I mean, they'd found previous success. Finn Balor had been a champion, but in my personal opinion, even though they're not champions, and I think they should have some titles.
That's good. Should need some gold ASAP.
I think this for all 4 of those,
because you want to really
best work in their career. I've never enjoyed them more.
Oh yeah, really, that's a good point. I mean, it's just they just have not really been, because I think, I think
WWE specifically. Sorry, in the WWE.
Oh yeah, no, I knew where you're going with that too. Yeah, we get that.
You know what I mean?
Well, it would be nice to see them with some gold around them. Having Rhea obviously with the women's title. I guess, I guess Damian, you could probably see Damian and Finn with the tag titles, and maybe.
Remember, they wrestled the Usos for it, but I think like they're gonna try and pry the titles away from the Usos come Mania, maybe with I don't know, Sami Zayn
and KO, because that's been kind of been teased as well.
Yeah, but then I would like to see the Judgment Day be the next ones up, and I would like for them to win the title. Like because I feel like we need new fresh faces to carry gold around, and we never got a chance to see. I mean, we saw that with Damian Priest, but that really it was okay, but wasn't too. If he had the U.S. title now, it would have been a whole different story. Well, the U.S. title means a lot more now. Like, I mean, the U.S. title.
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
Title that both of them were just like, they're there. Like, if someone's a champion with the U.S.
it's like
title,
there's like nothing behind it.
But now it pales in comparison to how prestigious, and that's kudos to guys like Lashley and Theory. Kudos to Gunther for bringing prestige back to those titles. Has been lacking for the longest time now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. And it's like, I'm thinking to myself, like, at some point, like, I think you can really build around the Judgment. If you want to have, like, build, like, a tag division around the Judgment Day, so be it. Because I think you can have these guys work with, I mean, even that Gauntlet match, I thought that was one of they had some best work, but I think it was one of their good matches that I've seen in quite some time. But, I mean, it's just like, and it's crazy, just seeing, and like I said, with Rhea too, going back to Rhea though, man, it's a hell of a turnaround since 2014 or when was the first, when she came into the Mae Young class, 2014, 2015, or 2016, maybe
2017,
somewhere around there. But it's just like that's in that little short, in that time period from 2016 on. Now, granted, yes, there was a little bit of hiccups along the way, sure. But it's just like, this is like her best work to date outside of her initial run of NXT. Hell, I think this might be even better her first run in NXT run. If I'm going to have to be
for all of them, in my personal opinion, like this is the most interesting and invested I've been in all four of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the best things for their career. Like I said, that all of them were floundering up until the Judgment Day.
Yeah, until Triple H took over and actually. And kind of fixed them a little bit. And also, and you got to give credit to Edge too for helping them revitalize and get back to what they need to be.
Yeah. I kind of question, like, when they got rid of Edge, is like, wouldn't I actually wanted them to kind of keep him around in that, but like it actually worked out. I mean,
and kind of worked out ever since.
Like they all kind of bounce off each other, and it's been one of the best parts of Raw. And
it's kind of weird. And me and Tyler, sometimes we do make playful jokes between the on-screen relationship between Rhea and Dom, because like, man, she's getting, because there was a lot of times where they were just on the PGTV, but there was a lot of times like they're getting a little bit too handsy there. But I mean, Rhea though, man, not just Rhea, but Dom and Finn. Damian, I should say, Damian Priest and Finn. They've done really wonders, especially in helping developing Dominic into the heel that he is now. Because the fact they said, and each and every week that kid's getting super fucking nuclear heat that I've ever seen.
I like how they're his biggest hype man. You know what I mean? Like, I love how excited they get for Dominic. Even the Rumble. You remember when they got eliminated and they saved Dom from getting eliminated by, I can't remember who it was. And then, Finn Balor and, Damian Priest are like, you know what I mean? And, like, and then they get really excited for Dominic Mysterio. Like, I really enjoy that layer of the Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's like, they have, this is, like you said, man, the Judgment Day, man, this is the best work they have. I've seen them work in quite some time. I mean, because before, Rhea came along, I didn't feel like the Judgment Day was not going anywhere. But ever since, having Edge introducing Rhea and then actually getting Finn in there and now kicking Edge out, and then here comes Dominic, they become like a nonstop power force now in that tag. I'm not saying that tag division, but as a faction. Because I mean, we have not really seen that in quite what feels like.
The only thing they're lacking is titles, and I mean, I'm sure Rhea, like, you can't book her to lose, no way.
Oh, you book her to lose, I'm going to have fucking issues with that. I am going to have legitimate issues.
Yeah,
I think we all are, man.
There's no other women's wrestler who deserves to win.
Because first of all, and this is and you had this storyline. You're revisiting the story from 3 years ago after she got screwed from the NXT Women's title against Charlotte, and that was kind of ridiculous, shall we say? But this is a redemption coming, and I really hope. And Asuka, thank God Triple H actually fixed her as well. She's another one I felt like was floundering for.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I mean, the way how they portrayed her as like a goofy, bouncing all over the wall. I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, what happened to the Asuka of old, or what happened from goddamn Japan? Like, what happened until like this late earlier this year? They finally started the slow turn. It's like, thank fucking Christ. Because I mean,
you know what would be good? Like, we were talking about how Judgment Day deserves some titles. It would be if they were ever to bring like a low tier title, much like the what do you call it, the Atlantic title over in
the All Atlantic Championship.
Yeah, you know how you got the low tier title of the All Atlantic for the guys, the lower undercard, mid card guys. You know what I mean, to strive for. Because I mean, like the US titles, I think is a bridge too far for someone like Dominic Mysterio. But
yeah, at least
be like that. Like a low tier kind of title holder,
and then I can build them up and then bridge them to the US with the IC title.
Involved in that, I think that would be. I think that would be a
I would not be opposed to that if I'm going to
bring in a low tier title. Dominic Mysterio would be perfect.
I would not be opposed to that. I really wouldn't, because I feel like that kind of makes more sense. Because I mean, if you're definitely going to build it that way, I think this would be a perfect bridge, like a starting point for Dom, and then it'll be. And the kind of the reign that he has, and pass it on to the next guy who's in that same spot, and actually kind of build prestige to it. And that's kind of, I think, like I said, with how Orange Cassidy's doing it, try to add that prestige to it, to that All Atlantic.
Like the flip side of like having the IC title and the US title being as prestigious as they are. Now they're being pushed as main event guys, contending, and it's like. That's just a bridge too far for guys that are on that next tier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and because
that would be perfect for a guy like Raymond.
And there's been a lot, and there's been rumblings that I think it's the I won't say the perfect time, but the time to where I think Gunther is definitely going to have to drop the IC title, because they actually are getting ready to push him to the main event scene at I think some point. Which, to be quite honest, I mean, I think Gunther's ready. I think he's really shown that as his run as the IC title, as the champion. Because for the longest time, I always remember the the Intercontinental Championship was that Bridgeport from you being from the upper mid card to the main event scene, because he's right there. You can't tell me otherwise. The dude,
you do need a face champion though. I think Gunther can be pushing for that main event title, because I mean, like, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, it'd be nice, but like you said, and Roman Reigns, like two heels going for it just, you never see that in the WWE. You know what I mean?
I mean, we've seen. Well, let's be real. This is best, and Roman Reigns, as much as I hate his title run, but this is his best work to date. Because let's be real, if you look before that, the dude he was just shoved down our throats each and every fucking year. Like, enough. And and the one point where he got he's on God's here. Before that, I mean, he got his ass eviscerated by John Cena on the mic. I was like, oh man, that was that was not a good look.
He's almost
I don't even think he's God's here anymore after Monday night.
I don't think
John Cena obliterated him.
But knowing that. And actually, I've actually heard people this too. Like, they should have turned him heel after he beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania. That should have been the opportunity to pull the trigger. But no, you had to keep fucking hold that shit off for what 2017, 2016, 2017, somewhere in that.
What?
Because they kind of held off his heel turn for a while. I think. What did he attack the Fiend? Was it 2018, 2020? Yeah. And you waited.
Whatever it may be, as much as we look back on it and say, yeah, it was a bad run. I mean, yes, he was pushed to the moon. Yes, he had success from a title perspective, but like, it just
from a character perspective, it just did not work.
It wasn't working for the majority of fans. Like, they just felt like it was just being shoved down our throats. But sometimes, those things happening has molded him to be what he is today. He's finally found his niche for the last few years now, and he is the unequivocal top dog professional wrestling. You know what I mean? He's almost
untouchable. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes it's like when the New Day were describing how they felt when they first brought their gimmick and it wasn't getting over. Sometimes the setback is a setup for bigger and greater things.
Oh yeah.
I mean? So, you know, all those setbacks that Roman Reigns had back then in his initial pushes have set him up for the successful, almost god tier level.
I guess you could also be the same, apply the same argument to Seth Rollins, because look at where Seth Rollins is now in his career at this point.
Oh my God! And the thing is, with Seth Rollins, he accidentally turned face because the gimmick got so over.
Yeah, I mean, from a guy that noticed the architect broke up the Shield, and let's be probably, I guess you could say, I wouldn't say the best heel turn, but it was an interesting heel turn at that.
Yeah.
But looking at that too, like and let's be real, the dude, like, you cannot. I mean, the fact that he pulled up the highest energy on WrestleMania, 31, I think it was, whatever WrestleMania it is in San Francisco. I think that was the best highlight I should say of Seth Rollins. Is, I guess he started the fact that he screwed. Oh, Jesus Christ! That I thought that was fantastic. Whoever wrote that, the heist of the century, and cashed that in on the biggest stage in the mall. Fucking over Roman and fucking over Brock. And I think a lot of fans were appreciative of that. So thank God we can get. Actually,
the crowd erupted when he came in and stole the title, bro. The crowd erupted.
Yo, dude, I thought it was a really good WrestleMania, but the main event I think we really didn't care for. Even though I would say between Sting and Triple H, first of all, you should have let fucking Sting in one. That was my always biggest fucking nitpick.
Bro, they were never gonna let a WCW guy win against the guy.
They gotta let that they have to let that shit go. I'm sorry.
I gotta go, fam. Thanks for having me on, Philly, Tyler. Good to see you guys.
Hey, not a problem, man. We're gonna wrap it up anyway.
I could talk wrestling all day, but I gotta jet. So appreciate you having me on.
Hey, not a problem, man.
And I'll chop it up again with you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay? All right, man.
All right, peace, guys.
All right, man.
Peace.
But with that being said, even though that was kind of fun, kind of just chopping up for a while.
Hey, he gave us a stand-up comment. He gave us some stand-up content for the next extra hour.
Yeah, which is fantastic, because let's be real.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I thought I don't want to say WrestleMania, but SmackDown was actually really good this week. That's at least 2 weeks in a row. We actually had some pretty good SmackDown.
Yeah, we did.
Well, with WrestleMania right out of the quarter, you got a couple more Raws to go after. You got same with SmackDown, and definitely, if you're an NXT fan, you got standard deliveries. You got a couple more 2 weeks of that before you wrap it up. So hopefully, if WrestleMania is going to be good as if it's going to be, because we know right now the top dog in terms of pay-per-view wise is definitely AEW Revolution. In Friday? Almost like last week or whatever the case may be.
Last weekend. It was Sunday.
Yeah, so last weekend. So, I mean, as we all said on AEW Revolution, if wrestling can't top that, then we have it. There's, I would say, problems. But like I said, that's going to be another story for another day till the WrestleMania live stream. And me and Tyler will be back at it again, as well. But outside of that, I got nothing else to add. And
I got nothing else too, brother.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.